And now for a taste of things to come.
Hello, my internet fans. Welcome to another episode and another watch along as we continue with the World Series coverage, Game 2. And that's not supposed to be there. We'll get that right. I'll get this right yet. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want. There we go. We're all good. It's 7:30 on the East Coast. It's Game 2. After Game 1 has been taken care of. Now we move on to Game 2. Game 1's in the past, but we still have to talk about it. Because if you missed Game 1, where were you? And under a rock? Did you just not care? We're about to find out. We're going to quickly talk about it. We're going to take a look at the lineups for Game 2 here. We're going to do some quick pregame stuff. And then hopefully by 8:15 or so, everything comes into play. This story comes from the Associated Press and ESPN. It was written last night at 11:35 p.m. Eastern. The headline reads, Barger, Varsho, Kirk lead Homer barrage as Blue Jays rout Dodgers 11-4 in World Series opener. Dateline, Toronto. Addison Barger launched the first pinch hit grand slam in World Series history. Alejandro Kirk added a 2-run homer in a 9-run sixth inning, and the Toronto Blue Jays overwhelmed the defending champion Los Angeles Dodgers 11-4 in Friday night's opener. Dalton Varsho started Toronto's comeback from a 2-0 deficit with a 2-run drive in the fourth off two-time Cy Young winner Blake Snell. The long ball barrage was fitting as the Fall Classic returned to Toronto for the first time since 1993, when Joe Carter hit only the second walk-off homer to end a World Series. And in an unusual tie to that night 32 years ago, Varsho is named after Darren Daulton, the Philadelphia Phillies catcher Mitch Williams was throwing to when Carter connected. Shohei Ohtani hit his first series home run for the heavily favored Dodgers, seeking to become the first repeat champion since the New York Yankees took 3 titles in a row from 1998 to 2000. Los Angeles was trailing by 9 runs when he connected off Braden Fisher for a 2-run shot in the 7th, his 4th homer in 2 games. Fans angry that Ohtani spurned the Blue Jays to sign with the Dodgers in December 2023 chanted, "We don't need you," when he came to the plate in the 9th. Game 2 is tonight. The lineup for the Dodgers have not changed. They're going to stay the same with Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, Smith, Teoscar Hernandez, Muncy, Kike Hernandez, Edman, and Pages. The Blue Jays have decided to go with Lukes batting second instead of Schneider. And Bichette is not in the lineup tonight. So that's going to bring up Kirk, Varsho, Clement. Barger, who hit the grand slam, is now in the lineup batting 7th. And Isaiah Kiner-Falefa bats 8th. And Jimenez will bat 9th. Now, as to why Bo Bichette is not in the lineup, and I do believe we have a story on that. Let's take a look here. After returning from a 7-week absence in Game 1 of the World Series on Friday, Bo Bichette is not in the Toronto Blue Jays starting lineup for Game 2. Bichette batted 4th and started at second base in Game 1 after never playing the position over his 7-year Major League career. He went 1 for 2 with a walk before pinch runner Isaiah Kiner-Falefa replaced him in the 6th inning. Kiner-Falefa will start at second base. Bichette will be available off the bench for Game 2. Blue Jays manager John Schneider said he felt pretty good after the game. Checking in with him today, probably feels a little bit better than expected. Again, when we put him on the roster, we did because we thought he could help us win, which he did, and keeping in mind he hasn't played in 7 weeks. Bichette has not played in a game since spraining his left knee in a collision at home plate at Yankee Stadium on September 6th. His mobility was clearly limited, though he made a difficult play on a ground ball up the middle in the 3rd inning. A free agent after this season, Bichette rebounded from an injury-plagued 2024 campaign to finish second in the majors with a .311 batting average with 18 home runs, 94 RBIs, and an .840 OPS in 139 games. So whatever the coach decides, that's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be, and that's how it's going to go. So there's your lineups, and I do think it's about a 30-minute wait or so before we get to the first pitch. Excuse me while I get a drink of water. Haven't talked about myself lately. I should do that. Today was a tiring day at work, but I mean, you got to put in the work to get the funds, and we'll go with that. Decided to come home and essentially take a quick nap, which is something I just don't rarely do. Gotta rest up, because I really don't like yawning on camera. I really don't. I don't consider it rude, but I also don't consider it professional, I guess, unless I'm really tired. And so I said, well, I'm just going to go home and rest up, and already had my dinner, so we're already good for that. And we'll just run this game. And then the schedule, of course, is tomorrow is the travel day for Game 3. Game 3 is Monday night. In fact, Games 3, 4, and 5 are in Los Angeles. So, and of course, the Blue Jays are up 1-0 in this best-of-7 series. So, if the Dodgers want to win at home and finish this series out, they have to win tonight. Bottom line, because games 6 and 7 are in Toronto, and so they will have to win on the road. Now, of course, the stat came up yesterday that the Dodgers were 1-11 on the road. Well, now they're 1-12. So, I mean, if they want to win this World Series and not do it in Canada, they have to win tonight. So we'll see if they buckle down and if they can come back and go into Los Angeles with a very good chance. I think if the Dodgers do win tonight, since they'll be in Chavez Ravine, then it could be all over by next week. But who knows? Each pitch is different. Each play is different. And the clock reads 27 minutes and 15 seconds. Alejandro Kirk, that's your guy right now. He was 3 for 3 last night. And Yoshinobu Yamamoto, he completed the first postseason complete game in Game 2 against the Brewers. One Dodger fan back there behind the Canadian flag. As Kevin Burkhardt, Alex Rodriguez, David Ortiz, and the captain Derek Jeter continue their pregame on Fox. And it looks like David Ortiz is going to cut to an interview with Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Yep, indeed, that is what's taking place. Good old-fashioned interview. So let's take a look and let's see what other news. What was that? What are all these news stories popping up? Oh, I gotta check that. Here's a story from Sports Illustrated. What is this? All right, so this is from MSN and Sports Illustrated. Jim Harbaugh commends Chargers for choosing violence after blowing out Vikings. The Chargers encountered absolutely no resistance at all as they cruised to a 37-10 victory over the Vikings on Thursday Night Football. Los Angeles ran for 207 yards on the night and limited Minnesota to 164 total yards, frustrating Carson Wentz to the point that he started throwing things. Upon entering their victorious locker room, Coach Jim Harbaugh addressed his team in a way that he only can, dipping into the quote machine and coming up with this gem. A good plan executed with violence now is better than a perfect plan a week from now. You guys were violent and came out here. You were the physical team. It has to be absolutely electric to experience the last few seconds before Harbaugh says whatever he's going to say. Well, then I guess I read this wrong because I thought it seemed something different. So we'll leave that alone. Oh, wow. It's interesting when I find these. That was my alarm telling me to wake up. I'm reading this, but I'm going to read that later. I should not be distracted at this point. Anywho, let's see. Let me go back to ESPN because I was reading stuff about the state where I live in. Let's see. John Jones, Alex Pereira call for fight at White House UFC event. John Jones and Alex Pereira would like to fight each other at the White House. Two of the UFC's biggest stars publicly called out each other on Saturday in the immediate aftermath of a very disappointing UFC heavyweight title fight between Tom Aspinall and Cyril Gane. Jones is a former heavyweight champion who retired earlier this year rather than accept a fight against Aspinall, while Pereira is the current light heavyweight champion with a list of potential contenders in his own weight class. The UFC has been hesitant to book a fight between Jones and Pereira for those reasons, but with Saturday's title fight resulting in a historic no contest due to an eye poke, Jones and Pereira clearly saw an opportunity to state their cases. Let's make the heavyweight division great again. Alex, I'd be down to bring the highest skill level to the White House. UFC CEO Dana White has repeatedly stated the promotion has not yet discussed specific bouts for the White House event, which President Donald Trump has said will happen on June 14th. He has said, however, that he does not trust Jones enough to allow him to headline the card, as Jones has had a history of personal and legal issues that have often impacted his availability to compete. Jones is widely considered the greatest fighter of all time. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's going to be one of those debatable topics that I'm going to talk about at some point in my career. As the clock reaches 21 minutes and 10 seconds. He remains the youngest champion in UFC history as he won his first title at 23. He captured the heavyweight belt in 2023 and defended it once before retiring from MMA in 2025. And that makes him the greatest. Walter, we got things to talk about as soon as you come in. Shortly after announcing his retirement and making it clear he did not wish to face Aspinall, Jones said he would come out of retirement in order to fight at the White House. Pereira is a two-weight champion in the UFC and kickboxing. He has several potential title challengers at 205 pounds, but would prefer to move to heavyweight in his next bout. Earlier this month, he revealed that he planned to call out Jones after his most recent fight at UFC 320, but remained from doing so in the aftermath of the sudden death of Jones's older brother. Derek Jeter says Game 2, the Dodgers are going to win 6-4. Possibility. Alex Rodriguez says the Dodgers are going to win 6-5. And Big Poppy says the Blue Jays are going to win 7-3. So as soon as Mr. Reliable comes in, we can have a little discussion about this. 19 minutes and 45 seconds left as Fox is ending their pre-game discussions. So it looks like we're getting closer and closer to possibly World Series, possibly the national anthems, I believe, and otherwise. Initially, what I would like to say is there's enough things happening at the White House that I don't like talking about, but to have an event there when a good majority of the White House is being renovated, and that's enough. I mean, come on. I think that is just a little too much, in my opinion. That's all I'm going to say on that. I mean, everyone's going to, how many people can fit on the South Lawn, for one? I mean, you fill out an arena with, like, I don't know. Here we go with the yawning again. Should have taken that nap a lot longer. I mean, it would be a very intimate setting for like 1,000 people, possibly. I don't know. Maybe I need some caffeine here. It may sound like a beer, but it's not. It is a Mountain Dew Baja Blast. We'll see what the FanDuel just don't have the money to make any bets. I really don't. Well, betting scandal. Hello. I mean, come on. Let's send a message. Let's see what we got in my messages. Where is Walter? Where is Walter? In the studio and live. Of course, there's lots of things going on. I've also learned that it's a very interesting way how Canadians pronounce Toronto. They do not pronounce the second T. They say Toronto. The N is kind of like a D and a T together. And it looks like the teams, they've got people on the first base line, and there is His Majesty's Canadian ship York with the American and Canadian flag. So it looks like we are going to do the national anthem. And now the Canadian Armed Forces is bringing out the maple leaf, the giant maple leaf, out onto the field. a rousing rendition of both the American and Canadian flags. And now I get to learn that the maple leaf is as giant as the American flag as well. All right. He made his appearance yesterday and he's back for another round. Let's bring him in. Brother Nick, welcome aboard, brother. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you here. Your microphone, you're muted right now, so you might want to fix that so these people can hear you.
What the hell?
Great way to start it off, brother. All right,
here.
so you're up 1-0. What's going to happen today?
Honestly, you like in the Jays' point of view, you want to go back to Dodger Stadium 2-0. If you leave here tied 1-1, that's all right. I don't mind it. But I do think it's just from yesterday is going to just carry over. I think the bats are going to be. I think yesterday's performance got them. Oh, especially Joe Carter's there. Oh yeah, giving this dub to the Jays.
We will definitely see what happens, and of course, like I said, if the Dodgers want to take this thing all the way and get it done in Los Angeles, they've got to buckle down tonight and get it done. There has been a pretty good change in the lineup. Bichette is out; he is not playing. Luke's has replaced Schneider. And so Kirk, Varsho, and Clement have moved down one spot. Barger, of course, the guy that hit the grand slam last night, he's in the lineup. And Isaiah Kinnear Falifa will bat 8th, and Jimenez will stay in his spot in 9th. No talk about injuries, though. So, of course, the knee injury did possibly could have been a thing, but we really, really don't know. So he's on the bench tonight, and he can come in if need be.
I think at this point in the series, you ain't pulling anybody. If you're hurt, you're playing hurt.
That's a possibility. I mean, it's like Captain America said: if you die, walk it off. If you get killed, walk it off.
Exactly.
You just keep fighting, man. You just keep fighting, and that's all you got to do. Eventually. Oh, there's Tom Brady. Oh yeah, Brady picking up. What is he picking up there? Coffee mugs. Giants versus Eagles tomorrow. As we get a good look at the crowd coming back, and they're waving their towels from Rogers Center in Toronto as they are up 1-0.
So I'd be remiss to say 2 minutes down the road from the Rogers Center, the Toronto Maple Leafs have beaten the Buffalo Sabres. So
it's the Buffalo Sabres. Come on.
I know.
I've been keeping track of I know I'm way behind so far on my stats on my social media at LBStatKid1977 on X, where you can find a lot of my stats on hockey. But let's face it, the Sabres are not. I talked about this, I think, last week at Monday Night Football. There are plenty of dominant teams, and the Sabres are not one of them. The Maple Leafs were, and they can be. But right now, they're a middle team for me. I can respect the Maple Leafs as a dominant team in Canada, and I will definitely praise them league-wise if they start playing, especially if they can get a playoff run out of it. The Oilers, you don't mention the Oilers in Los Angeles because, let's face it, the Oilers can crush the Kings anytime in the playoffs, and they've done it for the last 4 years.
Well, the Kings this past season, it was first round Kings and Oilers, and it looked like the Kings were going to do it. But then Connor McDavid is Connor McDavid, right?
Indeed. And I know Canadian teams are trying to get that win in the Stanley Cup. I know it. I still want a Stanley Cup final to go Canada's way at some point, maybe before I turn 50. If that's a possibility, I will definitely go for that. The Kings are in my backyard tonight. They are in Nashville tonight, which I'm really upset about. The Lightning already beat my Ducks, so there you go with that.
Jeez.
And I mean,
Yeah.
I was surprised the Ducks did beat the Preds, but now it's the Kings' turn and to go up against the Preds. So we'll see if that happens. The game is just starting to get underway there at Bridgestone Arena. In the meantime, who did get his first home run last night. The fan trolled him by saying, "We don't need you." Well, you don't.
Yes.
So we'll see where that goes from. And there's Dave Roberts clapping his hands, giving a heads up to Muncie. And we got the Blue Jays just sitting back and relax as we take a look as we get the official package, which officially starts off Game 2 of the World Series. So there you go with that. The Wild are playing the Mammoth tonight. They're down 3-2 right now, but it's still early in the third.
The Mammoth are looking pretty well.
So far, yes. I mean, I'm glad that they finally picked a team name. It's
which I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all.
I mean, it makes sense. It could be a devastating or I mean, do you want to come across a woolly mammoth? No, I don't think so. It may just look like a giant elephant with fur and tusks, and it can probably turn you into human shish kebab, but still, it can be menacing. So there's that. I'm glad that they're not the Utah Hockey Club anymore, because that would have just that would have been a PR nightmare had Utah won the cup last year. I mean, their evolution is growing in that.
Yeah.
So we'll see where that goes. I mean, there are dominant teams in hockey right now. It is the Panthers. Since they have gotten the last two Stanley Cups. But
and I mean, most of that team is back, right? I don't think they're really missing. I don't really. I think they locked everybody up. I mean, for the Leafs, it's early. They still need to get their groove. I don't know. I mean, with the subtraction of Marner, it's hard to see who fits that spot, right?
Indeed.
So I don't know. That was a tough place to that's a tough player to replace unless you're trading. But if you're trading, that means you're going all in.
Oh yeah.
Which they should, but
and let's see here. Who's got the most? So we have some. Wow, we've got 5 players tied at 7 goals, going from Mark Schiffel of the Jets going all the way down to Vegas Golden Knights, Pavel Dorofeyev, who has been atop the goal chart. What I've been trying to do is I've been trying to go day by day, goal by goal, game by game. And it's like, I mean, there's a new series on Fox? Oh, snap. I got to look into that. It's about doggone time, too. I'll get to that in a second. But I've been keeping up, day by day and everything. And Pavel Dorofeyev has been atop there. Every time a game goes by, I try to keep it up on it. But, work calls and everything else. So we've got 5 players that are on 7 goals here. So apparently Fox Nation has put together a show where they arrest scammers. And let me say, it's about damn time. Because let's face it, if you have been scammed in any way, shape, or form by people who call you demanding money, It's about time. There have been a couple of people out there on social media. They I think they use the tag "scammers justice," and I'm like, why can't this stuff take place in the States? Why does it all have to take place overseas, like in third world countries? It frustrates me when I have to contact my credit card people and I cannot speak to a person with an American accent. Now, I'm not profiling. I'm not putting people down. But the majority of people who take phone calls when it comes to debts and credit cards have accents.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I guess they are paid to do a job just like you and me are. As the drone flies in to the beginning of Rocky, the amazing drone shot. I don't know how they do this.
That was pretty cool.
Through the front door, goes all the way around, makes a sharp left, almost hits the wall. Look at that. You got to be skilled to do a drone like that. And then you get a high shot. And there's Ohtani, who will lead off. But I mean, they're doing their thing as we get the batting order. Again, no change with the Dodgers. They're going to stay everything the same. Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman at the top. Smith, Teoscar, and Muncy in the middle. And then the bottom of the order is Kike, Edman, and Pages. But yeah, I mean, they're doing a job, but still it's a job that I don't think I would want.
No.
And the starting pitcher for your Blue Jays, Kevin Gossman.
And that's he's our ace.
He's
So
your
I'm
ace.
glad to see that he's pitching game 2.
He likes that four-seam fastball. He's got a splitter. He doesn't use the slider very much. So we'll see where he goes with that. And he gets to start off against the Dodger that finally hit a home run in the World Series at Ohtani versus Gaussman. So just getting ready to start here. Gets one more warm-up pitch right about there. That should warm him up good. And we got the umpires. 6 umpires. How about that?
So seeing Gosman start game 2, that just means it's going to flop game 3 and game 4. Shane Bieber and Scherzer get either game 4 and game 5, and then it'll flip-flop.
Maybe so. Is Walter still covering UFC?
I don't know. Is he?
He might. I mean, we some news just dropped about an hour ago about Jones and Piera wanting to fight at the White House.
They're fighting at the White House?
There is an event scheduled at the White House,
Wow.
June 14th of 26. Apparently, this is all set in stone. I personally think it's a joke. I really do. Okay, the
Really?
White House is where the government takes place. The White House is where the president lives. You don't put an octagon on the South Lawn. A wrestling ring, maybe, but not the octagon.
Did you just get the first pitch?
Not yet.
Okay, tell me when you got your first pitch.
You got it. Here it comes. So Ohtani is at bat. He waits. He's waiting. I'm waiting. He's waiting. Everybody's waiting. Gaussman's got the ball in his glove, and here comes the first pitch, and it's going to be low, but it's a strike. It hit the corner, so strike 1 to Ohtani. It looks like Yamamoto's reading there. All right, next pitch coming in right down the middle. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. And
Come on, Ohtani.
Ohtani is in a hole right off the bat. Literally, pun intended.
And this is, we said it yesterday with Snell taking 100 pitches.
Yep. Third pitch. He got a piece of it. It's going to go into the back left corner. And look at that. Caught. F7 for Ohtani and 1 away. as
So we
Luke
said it.
makes the catch.
So like we said yesterday, I think Snail went too long. 100 pitches on the night. Does Yamamoto get 100 tonight?
We'll find out.
Like that's Mookie Betts up.
Mookie Betts. Here we go. Batting second. 3 pitches already for Gausman. First pitch to Mookie. Low outside. Ball 1.
Former Red Sox.
Yeah. 1 for 4 yesterday. Second
How's my
pitch
speed?
coming.
Can you hear it?
Nope.
Okay, we're good.
That one's low, but it was called a strike. So he got him just above the knees. Against Gausman, he's got a 314 average. So the 1-1 is the count. Mookie takes the pitch.
Ooh.
Got him on the corner. That's a strike. 1-2 the count.
Come on, Kev. Uh-oh.
No need to show a replay on that. It's on the corner. Mookie looked otherwise. It was on the corner. It's legit. No need to that.
Come on, Kev.
Gausman's pitch way outside on that one. That's too.
And you see the skipper for the Dodgers? Like, that's fucking ball.
Gotta wait 6 more months before we can start challenging everything. 2-2 to Mookie. Here it comes. He gets a piece of it. It's going to go all the way to the right fielder, and it is caught. That's an F9. 2 quick away, 2 fly balls. So they got the distance, just not good enough. And here comes Freddie Freeman. Oh for 3 yesterday. Didn't get anything yesterday, but so we'll. It's a brand new game. It's not a brand new series. It's a brand new game.
Yeah. You got to leave it all out there today.
Yeah, exactly. All right, first pitch to Freddie, way low, way outside. That's ball 1. 1 Dodger fan in the second row, right behind Freddie. There he is. The 1-0 coming up. That's out. No, it touched the corner, but the ump says otherwise. So Freddie gets that one. 2-0 the count.
Max Scherzer in his eyes. That freaked me out.
Oh, yeah. 2-0. That's low. But that's a strike. Really? Are you serious? Challenge. 2-1. That was low. That was nowhere near the line. Come on, ump. 2-1 to Freddie.
Ooh.
Swing and a miss. He got him on that one. 2-2 the count. We'll take a look at that. Oh, yeah. Nice drop on that one.
Come on, guys.
Finish out the inning. He throws. Freeman gets a piece of it, but it's foul back. Foul ball. Will Smith is on deck, but don't know if we're going to get to see him or not. Depends on what Freddie does on this pitch. 2-2. Pops it. Nope, it's going to go. It's going into foul territory and out of play. Fan gets a souvenir. Dodgers in the wild card, 9 runs. Since then, only 3.6, averaging 373. Only 1 home run a game. Well, stats like that happen.
I was going to say, here's a stat for you. Apparently, from yesterday's home run from Ohtani, he and Hideki Matsui are the only 2 Japanese-born players to hit a home run in the World Series. That's crazy.
Freeman's still battling here. He wants to fight. Here it comes. He gets ready for the swing. There's the pitch. Gets a piece of it, and base hit, single to right. Freddie's going to go for 2. It's in the corner, And Freddie Freeman gets a stand-up double.
It's okay.
There you go. Runner in scoring position. Nice placement in the corner. Freddie battled, got that one nice low. Goes right over the first baseman, curves a little bit. Right fielder was nowhere close to it. It bounced off the wall. And Freddie gets himself a double. We'll see what Will Smith can do. Let's see if Smith can get him in. Freddie's going to run for it. You got no choice on 2 outs. First pitch to Smith. He gets a piece of it, and it's going to go back. I love this guy in the front row with his shirt that says, "I bet on us, did you?" Will Smith did get a hit yesterday.
Yep.
That's all he got, basically. 0-1 coming up. Gets a piece of that one. That's up the middle. Is Freddie going to go for it?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. And with an RBI single, the Dodgers strike first.
Freddie Freeman had a terrific at bat, a 2-out, 2-strike double into the corner, and that looked like a slider that Will Smith was able to take. Drives it right back up the middle, and with 2 outs, Freddie Freeman's going to score easily.
They're hitting some pretty good pitches. I mean, the splitter to Freeman was down, and that slider to
get on the loud side there, brother Nick.
And pretty far down in the zone.
Oh, outside.
Your background. I don't know how some people can do that. I mean, I think we didn't get dinged on or anything. All right, Teoscar is up. His first pitch, that's in there for a strike.
No, I think he called it a ball.
Oh, did he? Oh, yeah, he did. It looked like a ball. See, that's the problem with that computer system. That for TV purposes, we see it one way, the ump calls it another. So Will Smith on first, that's a swing and a miss, and Teoscar almost falls down. You got him all over the place on that one.
Yeah, one. Hey man, that's okay. 1-0 right now.
Again, Dodgers struck first in yesterday's game, but then look what happened after that. Next pitch, that's going to go foul. I'll look something up real quick.
Come on, guys, finish it. There you go.
Swing and a miss, and Teoscar goes down, and that's going to end the inning. So Dodgers are up 1-0 as the game goes to commercial.
That was not bad. One run is all right.
1 run is okay. Indeed. All right. I'm going to message Walter and see where he is. I think there was also another event going on. I think there was some wrestling today as well. Not that I remember, but
yeah, there was Halloween Havoc.
I'm on NXT. Oh, okay, yeah, he's watching Halloween Havoc. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I think we got Halloween Havoc tonight. We have UFC's on tonight. You got
A lot of things going on tonight.
Halloween Havoc, UFC Collision.
It's Saturday night in America. Wouldn't it be great if like The Rock showed up?
So Walter just
What did he do?
no, I think maybe I just got his message.
Oh, okay. No worries. There's this one guy that I've learned as we take a look at the batting order officially. Springer, Lukes, and then Vladdy at the top of the order. Again, no Schneider tonight. Kirk, Varsho, and Clement in the middle. They're going to move everybody up one. And then Barger, Kinnear, Khalifa, and Jimenez in the bottom. There's this is really cool guy. He is a musician, and there is Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who had the complete game win in the NLCS. There's this really cool guy. He's a musician, and I guess there's some streaming thing. I think it's called Omegle.com. First pitch from Yamamoto, swing and a miss on Springer. So he'll wear a Michael Myers mask, and he'll have a little sign that says, request a song, and someone will be like, well, play your song. So he'll play the Halloween theme or he'll play anything you can think of. Swing and a miss again as Springer's now in an 0-2 hole. Pretty cool guy. Very talented, too, on the piano. So it's like, how do these streamers get these really cool moments that I would love to just recreate once? 0-2 to Springer. That one's going to go far back.
Trust me, dude. If you see, you've been on me with the shenanigans. You see what kind of things we get into over here. So,
well, I mean, somebody says something, and next thing you know, it gets taken out of context or whatever. But then it turns into a laugh thing, and then the thing goes foul again.
Yeah,
so there's that. But it's like what if like some random person just gets a hold of the stream and pops in and says, "Hey guys, how you doing?" And we all freak out, 0-2 to Springer coming up, wanting a Springer dinger.
Oh,
and
nice hit.
That's going to go all the way to the left. He's on his horse. He's going to go for 2.
Nice
and
hit.
He is in there. Springer says, anything that Freeman can do, I can do. A leadoff double for Springer. Wow.
Nice hit. That was
indeed. It was a good hit. No, you can't deny that one. That's going to go left. It's going to curve just over Muncie's head, and it's going to go right into that back corner, right at the wall. Nice swing, good contact, and the fans love him.
Keep going. Vamos.
And his jersey is dirty, as now it's Luke's. Luke's is going to hit.
There you go.
That's
nice
a
hit
in there, and Springer is going to stop at third. Back-to-back hits for the Blue Jays.
Uh-oh.
And here comes Vladdy. Springer is gassed. He's just to go 90 feet. How about the sacrifice play, right? How about right now, just get a sac fly? How about that? That could work, right?
Yeah. I mean, you know what? Any way you drive him in, you drive him in, right?
Yeah.
We're out here to get runs. And that's just why I say about, again, I can't really comment on the Dodgers lineup, but this is what the Jays lineup is built for. Guys getting on base and letting the power hitters do their job. Right? That's why Lucas is in that second spot, right?
Right.
That's why the bottom of the order, right? Clement, Jimenez, kind of Falefa, those guys there know their roles. They're here to get on base. Leave the power hitting to the guys like Vladdy, Springer, Kirk, Varsho. These guys, I think, have bought into their roles and are are for it. You know what I mean?
I got you, boss. I got you.
Ooh.
2-0, and that's a swing and a miss to Vladdy. First pitch did look kind of low, but said no on that one. Second one was just on the corner by my thought, but still was called a ball. So 2-1 the count to Vladdy with runners on the corners. Next pitch, Vlad swings and misses on that one.
Come on, Vlad.
2-2 the count.
Come on, Vladdy. So are the Dodgers your team, Stat Boy?
They were my team in the very beginning. I did grow up Dodger blue. That is true. It's time for Dodger baseball. Vin Scully, like maybe around, I would say 1984 to about 1990 or so. That's a foul ball. So, and then I really, really, really didn't start following baseball in SoCal until the Angels got the World Series. I switched sides. I went from Dodger blue to Angel red because I had totally went past the '88 World Series. I know, the Kurt Gibson home run and all that. I would just keep an eye on the Dodgers. That's going to go chopped foul. But it was always the Angels. It was Angels in the outfield, Angel red, and all that stuff. And then Mike Trout comes around and they win the World Series. And I've been a fan and follower for the better part of, I would say we're going on 25 years now. So I'm the biggest bandwagon hopper there is.
So you're an Angels fan?
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely a fan of the Angels, but I at least respect the Dodger blue. And Guerrero strikes out.
It's all right.
So, yeah, the Angels are my fan base, but like I say, I grow up Dodger blue. And when we started doing all this, with the World Series last year, and I think we might have even done the World Series in 2023. I can't remember if we did that or not. I can't remember if last year's was the actual first watch along we did, but it was pretty cool to have LA, New York. Here's Alejandro Kirk. First pitch to him goes way outside.
He's the guy who got it all started going.
Got it all started, man. Got that home run and everything.
And now you're hockey. You're a Kings fan.
No, I'm a Ducks fan.
I'm
a Ducks fan. The thing with the hockey was, I really, really didn't start going into hockey until a minor league team in Long Beach, the Long Beach Ice Dogs. That's what got me into hockey. Then Disney took over and produced the Mighty Ducks in 1993.
Good old Mighty Ducks.
The Kings, of course, they had Gretzky for all those years. And, Gretzky was hockey, but I just did not notice that there was a hockey team in Los Angeles. And I just kept my eye on the Ducks the whole time. Then, of course, the Kings win the Stanley Cup in 2012 and in 2014. And, I'm not anti-King. I don't hate the Kings. I respect the Kings. It's Los Angeles. It's my home. I'll go to a Kings game. I'll keep an eye on the Kings game. Of course, Renegade and Jeff, they love the Kings. They are diehard Kings fans, although Renegade says that he is a hockey fan first. That goes right to Freddie for the second out. But their fan base is Los Angeles, and I think both of them, Jeff for certain, I think was there for both cups. I think Renegade was there for only 2014, but either way, they have the silver and black. Renegade does have a Ducks jersey. I know that much. And Jeff and I actually went to a Ducks-Canucks game in Anaheim, and he actually wore a Canucks jersey that day. So the Ducks are my team when it comes to hockey. Basketball has always been the Lakers. That's just hometown team.
Yeah.
That was the Magic and the Magic
And
and Kareem years, which
Yep.
involved Kobe and Shaq. And
Yep.
then I think after Shaq left and after Kobe retired, that's when I started fading away from basketball. Then with the watch-alongs and the resurgence, I'm kind of looking at Milwaukee a little bit because of Giannis. When I found out about Giannis, I'm like, okay, I like this guy. He's a great guy. And, of course, he's Greek. Greek-African. Go figure that one out. And so runners on the corners with a 2-0 count to Varsho, and that's going to be a ball. So it looks like we might get bases loaded here. So, yeah, basketball, it was always the Lakers, and then LeBron came into town. And as soon as LeBron came into town, I'm like, well, you better get the Lakers at least 2 titles while you're in there. And he's only done 1. So, you know, I like LeBron, but he's overrated big time. That's a strike? Really, ump? That ball was low and you know it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, LeBron will always be LeBron. I think the Lakers will always be the Lakers. They'll always attract that big free agent, right?
Yep. Foul back, and now we've got a full count of Varsho.
Come on, darn. Come on, Varsh.
But see, yet I have not been to a professional basketball game. I've been to the ABA, the Summer League, the Long Beach Jam. We were supposed to go. Rodman was supposed to play, but he didn't even show up that night. And the one time I did go to a basketball game, we thought we were going to see Rodman, and it just didn't happen. And Varsho strikes out, and the Blue Jays strand their runners as we go to the second inning. And I can't believe that. I put the run on Toronto. That's a mistake. That's a 1, and that's a 0. So officially, out of the 4, I've been to Dodger Stadium. I've been to Angel Stadium. And I'm still calling it Staples Center. I do not like calling it Crypto.com Arena.
Nope.
It will always be Staples Center. I've been to Honda Center, Arrowhead Pond of Anaheim. And as far as football goes, I went to a football game. I think it was when was that game? I don't remember the year, but it was definitely before COVID. I went down. It was when the Chargers were in San Diego and they played the Packers. We actually took a drive down there. The person I call my stepfather, he said, "I've got this ticket. We'll take a drive down to San Diego, and we'll go see the Chargers play the Packers." I said, "Sure, why not?
Why not?
Let's do it." So we went down there, and it rained that day, so we were actually sitting in the rain in San Diego at Qualcomm Stadium, and we had to go to some train station near San Diego, and then they would charter us in to the stadium. And believe me, when you see tailgating, I experienced tailgating for the first time out there, and I mean, I'm just seeing rows and rows of RVs and tents and barbecue grills and smokers. And I mean, I wanted to eat what they were eating. We didn't even eat at the stadium. We had eaten either the morning before, or we were planning on going to like Denny's afterwards, and you could smell the charcoal and the smoke.
Just all that barbecue.
Oh yeah, I mean ribs and hamburgers and hot dogs and chicken and lots of beer, of course. I mean, you could drink out in the parking lot. And I just didn't have. I wanted to ask, say, "Hey, can I get a burger and a beer before I go in?" But I just didn't want to. And I think the Chargers lost that day, but I think we might have left like we wanted to get out of the rain, and I might have caught cold the next day or something because it was pouring rain, and we're just sitting there like this the whole time because we weren't sitting high up or anything. But it was still a lot of fun, and so
tailgating is fun. It is.
It was a blast. We had a great time out there. Soccer, I think I might have gone to the Coliseum to see the Galaxy play as we started the second inning and Muncie's at bat. So the LA Galaxy was a thing. That's right there. That's in for a strike.
Nice.
And that's pretty much it, sports-wise in California. I mean, 1984 when the Olympics happened, the only thing big that happened there was
Pop up.
Muncie's going to sky one into left center, so that's the first out there. Long Beach was being used for the aquatics at the Olympic pool, so that's where the Olympics took place there. And I think they had an archery field at El Dorado Park. So there was that. Of course, the Coliseum had the opening ceremonies and everything. And I think the Olympic torch actually even went right past my house back in 1984, 1985. 1984 it was. That was when the Olympic Games were. Here's Kike. First pitch to him. That's in there for a strike in the upper corner.
I think the only real stadium or arena that I've been to in the States, MSG. MSG is actually really nice.
Yeah, I do like how MSG is. That's low in the dirt. MSG is like right there on the street. It's like literally you can walk past it and you're still getting to see the sights in New York.
Yeah.
Out in Los Angeles, where Staples Center is, it's right by the metro station. So that did he go? No, he didn't go. 2 and 1 to count. So if you don't drive into the city of Los Angeles, you can commute there by metro train. The problem with the Metro Blue Line station, and Renegade and Jeff can agree to this sometimes, the scenery along the train tracks is not the best in the world. Swing and a miss, and that's going to make 2 and 2 to Kike. I mean, when they built you've got downtown Long Beach, which is downtown Long Beach, so there's that. Then the train goes through downtown, and then it just literally, it's along riverbeds. You go through Compton, you go through not Inglewood. You go through not really sure of the other ones, but you definitely go through Compton. And back then, you could tell how the neighborhood was, and that's going to be popped up big time right to the second baseman for the second out.
Nice.
I mean, Compton is Compton. You've got your neighborhoods in Compton, and some of the housing is literally right by the train tracks. And unfortunately, there's a lot of graffiti along the walls. I mean, they'll paint it up, they'll paint the walls, they'll just go and graffiti it again. So it's like, to me, growing up in Los Angeles, Staples Center was kind of like a safe haven where everything was semi-normal. And then like 2 blocks away, there would be like 12 different street vendors selling hot dogs on portable grills. Then literally 6 blocks away and closer to Union Station, sadly, there was a lot of homeless people in Los Angeles. And you see tents everywhere. And that kind of makes the city look bad.
I've been to LA. I thought it was nice.
I mean, and then Hollywood is Hollywood.
I
mean, Hollywood has the Walk of Fame right there on Hollywood Boulevard, the El Capitan Theater, the Walk of Fame, the former Kodak Theater. That's kind of like a safe haven too. But if you go, I believe, one direction away from the theater, it's like there are if
you go past it,
there's
on this side.
There's like
go past
mom and pop places to get something to eat. There's a McDonald's, and again, the homeless problem, where you got people lined up just sitting there waiting to get a handout, or you'll have the up and coming rappers that want you to listen to their music. You've got all the people on Hollywood Boulevard that dress up as characters for tips. You've got the tours and everything. Edmund is up. He's down. The count's 3-1, and he fouls one back. But it's like that little area there where the train station is. It's kind of like a safe haven where everything is touristy. Wow, I I rented for 3 whole batters.
No, and then you got Rodeo Drive. LA is nice. There are some parts that are a little bit.
There are some.
Woo!
Down goes Edmund.
Let's go.
I totally missed
Kev's
what
locked
TK
in.
did.
TK struck out, I think.
Yeah, popped out a second. That's an F5, and Edmund strikes out, and that's a 0. See, unfortunately, the first time I went to Dodger Stadium was I remember the date. It was June 5th, 1988. Dodgers played the Braves that day, and that was the day I saw. It was either June or July. It was in the summer of '88, and or maybe '89, one of those two. And it was the day that Tommy Lasorda got ejected for arguing a call with the umpire. So I'm 12 years old or so, driving along the 5 freeway in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And I still can't get this image out of my head. There was a homeless guy under the underpass, stark butt naked, hanging up his clothes on a makeshift clothesline right there on the 5 freeway. It wasn't a hot summer day that day, or maybe it was, I don't remember. And I'm like, I think that was like the first instance where I ever saw a homeless person on the freeway. And then of course, you see graffiti on the freeway, and you're like, how do they get up there? That's one thing. It's like,
how do you do it?
How it's like, how do you get a spray can up there? And then of course there's the ever popular pairs of shoes tied on the telephone wire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that looks like an expensive pair of shoes. Why would you do that? So there's that. And then, I stopped going to Los Angeles, I think. Oh, when was the last time I was in LA? I'd say probably 2 years before I left. So maybe 2020, let's see, we left maybe 2019, 2018, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's just like tents, sleeping bags, and people just, trying to survive. And then the media, of course, they're like, oh, there's a homeless problem in California. And we're like, oh, you think? Really? Come on. And don't get me wrong, some people actually tried to help. And I love these influencers and people that'll go and they'll buy like a hot dog, or they'll buy a hamburger for like $10, and then they'll say, can I get 50 hamburgers? And they'll hand them $500 and then 500 more. I love that. And then they're passing out hamburgers to everybody. But sometimes they'll go up to them and they say, why are you homeless? And then some people choose to be homeless, or some people choose to live in their van, because the housing market in California is just a disaster, as Clement's going to pop one up really high. And they dropped it. And Freddie dropped it. Oh, my God. Really?
Wow.
They might call that an error, I think, because he kind of looked like he was going Matrix on that one.
He didn't even, he was nowhere near.
Yamamoto catch it. Freddie's all doing the Matrix thing, bending all back.
Yeah, I know. Why is Yamamoto just pointing at it?
Yeah. He was letting Freeman make the play.
Oh, wow.
So
and now Barger's at the plate.
Clement gets a single. Unbelievable. As Barger is now up. Marshall struck out. We need that one there.
So we got a ball and a strike. Ball and a strike to Barger.
Yep. So yeah, the Barger, do it again. Don't tempt him. He probably will. That one's outside, so that's going to be ball 2. But yeah, man, I mean, the housing market is insane. I mean, we lived in an apartment before we moved to Tennessee. Dory Lou and I, we lived in a 2-bedroom, a 1-bath. That's in there for a strike, and we had to pay It was either $1,600 or $1,800 for a 2-bedroom, and we were right across the street from Knott's Berry Farm. We had to have four people. We had to have 4 people living in there just to be comfortable.
Really?
Yep. I mean, the housing, like I said, the housing market, the rental markets.
Oh, it's crazy out here too.
Insane. That's going to be low, but it is a ball, so it's going to be 2-2 to Barger.
Come on, Barger.
Now it's a full count. But yeah, man. Plus, we were in Buena Park. We were right across the street from Knott's Berry Farm, so that area was kind of high priced. Full count, and he got him. Barger strikes out. 4 strikeouts.
That's all right.
4, 3.
Wow.
Edmund struck out. Barger struck out. Varsho struck out. Yeah, that's 4, not 3. That's 4 strikeouts there, Mr. Graphics Man. And we're going to go into center field, and that is a catch. First pitch to Kiner Falefa, that's going to be a fly out to center. 2 down already as the Dodgers looking to get out of this inning. And here comes Jimenez. So Yamamoto might get out of this one. Again, day off tomorrow. Game 3, Walter and Nick take over as I do Monday Night Football. That's in there for a strike. Game 3 from the Dodger Stadium, as I'm going to be doing Monday Night Football, Commanders versus Chiefs.
That should be a good game.
I thought about it. Maybe I should join you guys for that instead of Monday Night Football. But I want to do, even if it is the Chiefs. That is he's going to make the throw and got him.
Oh.
Jimenez gets the ground out. So that's going to end that inning on a 6-4. 6-3 actually. So no runs there in the second inning. We go to the third. So yeah, man. I mean, Los Angeles sports. What can I say?
Yeah, I mean that's Toronto. Toronto sports isn't that great either. You know, our Leafs.
So you got the Leafs and you got the Blue Jays, and you got the Raptors. So you've got all 3 covered really.
Yeah, I mean we got the Raps winning in 2019. This season with the Jays, hopefully they can cash out. And the Leafs, right? The Leafs are really the only team that are a mystery to be seen, or a mystery to be held.
Are the rivalries big in Canada when it comes to hockey?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When it's Toronto, Ottawa, Toronto, Montreal, yeah, we those games, or even Toronto, Buffalo, Toronto, Detroit, those games, whatever's close to us, like proximity wise, it's a big rivalry. Gotcha. But when it comes to Canadian teams, it's for us, it's Ottawa, and Montreal.
Right.
For football, I mean, we got the Argos, but that's not NFL.
Do you think there ever will be an NFL team in Canada?
No, never. No, because I honestly, I don't think the Bills would allow it, and wow. I don't think the Bills would allow it, because I think it's cutting into their market. It's the same reason why Toronto will never have 2 NHL teams. It'll cut into the Leafs market, right?
Right.
So yeah, no, I don't think we'll ever have an NFL team. I don't see it, because we don't have We don't have the infrastructure for an NFL team.
All right. Well, I'm still pulling for a Canadian team to win the cup. I want to see that happen at least once in my lifetime.
Yes.
I really do, because I do say that Canada is hockey, hockey is Canada. First pitch to Pages is up there for a ball as we start the third inning. I always say that Canadians can skate before they can walk.
That is true.
I mean, and it would just be that full circle moment for Canada to hoist the cup. I mean, I just want to see it once. That. Do I want to see the Ducks get it again? Sure, why not? They had their one cup. I get it. I'd be okay this season with the Kings winning the cup because of Kopitar retiring. We did touch on that a while ago. So that would make sense. And that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop and one away as Pages grounds out. So
I mean,
would I like to see the three-peat? Sure, why not? I haven't seen a three-peat since Chicago with Michael Jordan. They did it twice in two separate occasions. So hey, a three-peat is worth it. Did I want to see it when the Chiefs did it? Not so much.
Yeah,
I would have been okay with it, but I'm like, the problem is, as Ohtani's coming off the bat now, who struck out he didn't strike out, but he flew out in his first at bat, and that's going to be a strike. The thing was that it was ESPN, and it was Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith, great not sportscaster, but great analyst. He has his opinions. My history with him is pretty much none, but still, his opinion gets me riled up, which isn't supposed to happen. But as soon as it might have been mid-season 2024, they were talking about the dynasty. They were talking about the legend. They were talking about the dominance of the Kansas City Chiefs, okay? The Kansas City Chiefs, that's a high ball, and it's going to go into foul territory.
There you go. Good catch from Clement.
Clement makes the catch on that one. I'm like, winning 2 Super Bowls back-to-back does not establish dominance, all right? Not at all. That shows you're a good team. That shows you can do it, okay?
Yeah.
But look at the Panthers, back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. Are they a dynasty? No. Do they have more cups? Do they have the most cups? No. That's Detroit. Detroit has the most cups. Is Detroit a dynasty? Not as much. The Red Wings were a good dynasty. They've tapered off big time. And Mookie is going to ground out to the shortstop as well. And that's going to end the inning, I believe. Is that?
Yep. 3 up, 3 down.
3 up and 3 down. So, a dynasty would be probably. I mean, and let's look at the Chiefs again. Okay, they've got 7 AFC conference championships. Okay, does that make them a dynasty? Well, I would still say no, because they've only won 2 or 3 Super Bowls, if not more. Okay, they are not one of those dominant teams. I'm sorry, they're just not. Okay,
Yeah.
they're fun to watch. I mean, let's face it, Mahomes and both Kelsey brothers and Tay. Okay, fun to watch, entertaining, fine. As far as football dominance, I do not see the Chiefs as a dominating team. I'm sorry, it's just my opinion. Fans in Kansas City, of course, they'll say that they're a dominating team because they won the 2 Super Bowls. And then here comes Philadelphia, who wants to take over and get the crown. Now it's Indianapolis, who's one of the 2 top teams this season. The Colts haven't been a thing for a while. And now,
since Manning.
Exactly, since Manning. And the only reason the Colts are becoming a thing is Pat McAfee. I get it. Pat McAfee's the reason. Bottom line, it's Pat McAfee who's giving the Colts all their flowers. And that's not such a bad thing. F5 and 6-4.
Yeah, it's there's so much parity in sports nowadays.
Yeah. Indeed. I mean, I love a good joke once in a while. I mean, not gonna lie about that. I mean, I love when commentators, say those offbeat things like when it's Star Wars night in the stadium, and they're like, "Ah, there's a Jedi right there," and they're like, "What color would your lightsaber be?" Now my interest is piqued. I'm like, yeah, I'm supposed to be watching a football game, but when I see a commentator talk about a lightsaber, I'm like, okay, now you're speaking my language because
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Or when fans bring dogs to the park, it's puppy night. Oh, do you have a dog there, Steve? Why, yes, I do. I've got a golden retriever and a Labrador. They like football. And then they're like, what do you mean they like football? Well, they sit there and they watch football, and we're talking baseball. Oh, they don't care much about baseball, And then the movies come out, and Major League is one of the best comedic baseball movies in the world. Angels in the Outfield was cute. Can't deny that. And it's
Ooh!
Down
Come
goes.
on, man.
That's gonna leave a mark. That's gonna hurt. He looked right at him. But he's okay. He's okay. He's. Where did it get him? On the arm?
Dude,
Yep.
they're always trying to pitch George inside.
Right on the forearm. Right here. Right there. Oh, man. That's going to hurt. So Springer gets hit, so he'll go on the base. I don't like a bench clearing brawl. I hate those. Those are just, I get it. Tensions are high and everything, but to start swinging on the ball field, fights in hockey, given. A fight's going to break out in hockey almost every other night, without a doubt. Yeah. Fighting in football, yeah, you're protected, but still, why do you want to take a swing on somebody who's wearing a helmet? Why? You're going to break your fist that way. First pitch to Luke's was a strike. Swing and a miss, that's strike two. Fighting in basketball, basketball, I think there's more trash talking in basketball than there is in any other sport because of street ball, ankle breaking and all that stuff. But then with the addition of miking up a player, that's where it comes out on social media. That pitch just fell back. They say things in the heat of the moment, and then they forget that they have a microphone on.
Yeah.
The one thing I disagreed with, though, and this happened in baseball, I think it was on like Sunday Night Baseball. They would actually not only did they have the microphone on, they had the earpiece as well. And did he go?
No,
he didn't go. He's got the earpiece, and they're interviewing him while he's playing the game.
I've seen that.
That's a big red flag to me. I don't like that. You need to focus on the game. If you want to know what his go-to food is, do it at the autograph signings. Don't do it while he's playing. Foul back.
Battling. Nathan is battling.
Yep, he is. If it's not like you're going to interview the pitcher while he's pitching.
No.
But they would interview like the outfielders or maybe even the infielder. You can't interview the catcher. He has to focus on catching. Swing and a miss, and down goes Luke's. I think the third either the second or the third incarnation of the XFL, which, let's face it, that's dead and buried.
Yeah, I don't think the XFL is a thing anymore.
They would. I think they tried to like interview people like immediately after interceptions or strike to Vladdy. It's like right after the interception or right after the bobbled ball or the incompletion. The heat of the moment, man. You're not going to want to interview somebody after they drop a potential game-winning or a touchdown ball. You don't do it. You let him
Ooh!
single it. Vladdy is going to get that one to the wall.
Slide. Nice.
Vladdy
Good
was
play.
yelling at somebody
Good play.
there.
No, you're just saying vamos.
Vladdy gets a single. That's going to put Springer on third. Look at that nice little hit there.
Ooh, that was close.
Indeed. If you went a little bit more of a swing, that would have been out of the park. So Yamamoto with one out and runners on the corners. And upcoming
Come on,
Kirk.
Kirk. Sacrifice hit.
Why not? I'd be okay with it.
Come on,
Yeah.
Kirk.
But a lot of people could say also it's like it's the World Series, go for broke.
Nope.
Did he go? No, he didn't go. I used to also think that the inside of the locker room was sacred. That's
Yes.
their time. We don't need
Yeah.
to see them getting dressed or coming out in a towel and all that. That's their time to get ready. That's their time to go home.
Oh,
Kirk gets a good hit. It's going to go into center field.
Go Springer.
Springer is going to tag up, and
No problem.
we are tied. So Kirk with the sacrifice gets the RBI, and that's going to tie the game at 1.
And we said it. That's what, I'll take it.
Yeah. Get even, why not? I mean, when all the news people are in there, if I've been working on the field or working on the court or working on the ice,
I don't want to talk to anybody after.
That first pitch to Varsho is outside. I don't want to be. I don't want to be bothered. I just want to shower, get dressed, and go home. That's all I want to do.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I probably wouldn't even remember the majority of the game. That's going to be a ground out right to the first baseman, and that's going to end the inning, and we are tied at 1. 3 on the. I mean, I do that now. I come home from work, I get out of my work clothes. I come in, I turn on my computer, I take a look at the news, have some dinner, and go to bed. That's probably what all these guys want to do. They've been sweating for 3 hours. Do you really want a microphone in your face? No. I know I don't.
No, I wouldn't want that either.
I mean, even some tennis stars, they're out there swinging and grunting and everything. I mean, that's part of the game. And then, they want to get off the court. They want to recognize some of the fans, which I love. Now, when a athlete takes the time to acknowledge the fans as they're leaving, I mean, it could be something as small as a high five. It could be something as big as a selfie or, shoes. That's amazing. Those are some expensive shoes, okay? I mean, the gloves, the shoes, the jersey, I get all that. That's amazing when they just take the pen and sign it. I love that stuff. But I'm happy with a high five and a handshake and say good job and an acknowledgement, But if they just walk off the court, acknowledge the crowd, and then walk away, don't hate on them. They're tired. They want to rest and go to the next matchup.
Now I just want to. I know I'm going to call spoilers, so hopefully people don't mind if you're watching Collision. Collision was taped.
Go ahead.
Nixon Newell. What was her name in WWE?
Hold on, I'll get that.
Tegan Knox. Tegan Knox and her tag team partner apparently showed up at Collision.
Well, how about that?
Wow.
Well, I don't think WWE did much with her. I mean,
No, they did not. Apparently, this week on Collision was apparently a very good episode. People were apparently there was like rave reviews of it. I know that it was taped. Yeah,
I want to say this about Toni Storm. Okay, I know she had a brief run in WWE before she became timeless.
yep.
To me, Toni Storm is thriving in AEW.
Absolutely.
I don't know if it's all her. I don't know if Tony Khan has some influence on her, but she definitely is AEW for me. Okay?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
if you try and put as Freeman gets a good shot going back to the
Ah,
center to the track,
nice catch.
caught it.
Um,
Timeless Tony Storm in AEW would not they wouldn't know what to do with her in WWE.
no, if she went back,
they would censor her big time.
if she went back over there, yeah. Oh, if Tony,
If Tony Storm took the timeless character in WWE, they would seriously have to clean her up. With what she's doing in AEW right now, it's perfect. It's beautiful. It's a thing. You know, where else can you say in wrestling, tits out? Where you can't say that in WWE.
No. I think, and I'm of the opinion, and we go back and forth on this a lot with a lot of others. The AEW lets their talent, for better or that was a nice strike. For better or worse, AEW let their talent be who they want to be.
I mean, I still want to see MJF in the Royal Rumble one year. Smith gets a piece of that one. It's going to go to right field, and that's going to be a catch.
See, I can't see MJF thriving in WWE because I feel like a lot of his stuff is off the cuff.
Oh, absolutely.
He won't be able. I think he'd be very like. Again, I could be wrong. This is a new day and age in WWE. I don't watch WWE, so I'm very biased in what I'm saying.
That's fine.
But I think that if MJF went there, he'd be very censored, along with a lot of other people. Right? Ricochet can't do what he's doing now in WWE.
Strike to Hernandez to Teoscar. He could definitely continue the "I'm better than you and you know it" gimmick.
Yeah.
It's just that everything else that he's saying, WWE won't allow it because of their standards and practices or whatever. Because he is better than everybody. Swing and a miss. You know, I mean, with all the shots he's taken at WWE, and if they did give him an offer that Tony Khan matched or did better or the other way around, I mean, it wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work at all because
I don't think it would.
He wouldn't care. Don't. I mean, I'm glad that Jade Cargill. I'm finally going to see heel Jade Cargill.
Ooh!
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
3 up, 3 down.
3 up, 3 down again. Amazing. I'm happy I'm going to see a heel Jade Cargill. I wanted to see that from AEW because if you go back and if you find a lot of my discussions when Jade first came in, I was hesitant of this. I'm like, look, I know in AEW she was that bitch. I know that. I heard all that. And I just keep waiting and waiting and waiting. And now she beats up Tiffany Stratton and turns heel. So when she says it, you know, they're probably telling her you can't say that unless they are prepared to pay a lot of money for it.
Yeah.
But this is the Jade Cargill that I wanted to see when she first got there. Instead, they put her with Bianca. They put her with Naomi.
They shielded her. They definitely shielded her.
They shielded her big time. And then when they didn't know what to do with her, oh, we're going to put you through the windshield of a car. And then you go beat up Naomi at the Elimination Chamber. And Bianca wins and screams, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know? when she came back and did that, I thought, okay, I'm going to see it. And then she just did it and left. She didn't stick around very long. Now, and with Tiffany, I mean, I was saying Tiffy time for at least 6 months, if not longer. I mean, she's a beautiful lady. She's very, very pretty. She's very, very young. She's got a great career ahead of her. But it kind of reminded me of all when the divas would do a lot of bikini shots and swimsuit stuff and enhancements left and right. I don't want to use the term Barbie doll because that's not PC anymore. But I mean, there was one outfit that she wore. It looked like a diaper and a dress. And I don't remember if I even said that. It was some white thing. I did not like it, and I'm like, you're better than that. Don't wear that. It literally looks like you're wearing rubber pants, and all you need is a pacifier. And I might have kept that to myself, or I might have said that. I don't remember where I said that, but it's like. And then there was one other that who else was that? I mean, it wasn't Nikki Bella. There was one other one that I was actually following along. I cannot. Sol Ruka. Oh my God! If she does not get any kind of flowers for her finisher, the Soul Snatcher,
it's a good finisher.
Scariest looking move. It's more scarier than the Canadian Destroyer and the Mexican Destroyer. I mean, you mess that up, you're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
And she's pretty too. I like the way she looks too.
Ball.
Looks like we're interviewing there, and then Clement is up, and his first pitch was a ball. He gets a piece of that one. That's going to go. Oh, now Yamamoto wants to play defense. he totally flakes on a pop-up, and instead Clement grounds out.
Which is okay. Still a lot of baseball to be played right now. There's still a lot of baseball to be played.
So here comes Barger in a 1-1 tie in the bottom of the fourth.
Ooh!
Nice hit.
No way! Out! Oh!
Right to the center fielder. Well, it wasn't deep, but it was close.
That was still a good pitch to hit at.
Yep, it was. It was. See, the ladies of I don't know how the ladies of AEW dress, but the ladies of WWE do not need to go back to whatever they were doing where skin and sex sells. I'm glad that doesn't happen. They can be tameful. Although that one picture of La Princesa, Stephanie Vicaire, when a few people kind of censored the picture because they called her a little bit cheeky at Crown Jewel. That's her style, man. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's not a full-on thong, thank goodness, because it's a tamed version. But I do like Stephanie Vicaire, too. I mean, she's amazing. That's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop, and the Blue Jays go down. 1, 2, 3. That's a 6-3. And we go to the fifth inning.
We got the Dodgers at 1 run, 2 hits, and we got the Jays at 1 run, 4 hits.
Indeed. So it seems like both.
Yeah, and it seems like they're swinging at good pitches. I don't think I've really seen a pitch that's been like, so far so good.
Indeed, it is.
With the World Series being on and hockey being on, wrestling for me takes a little bit of a back step.
Yeah, it does. I mean, we're getting closer to Survivor Series San Diego. That's going to be a thing coming up. War Games, I do miss the traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series matchup. That's what I grew up with for the better part of 30 years or so. But it evolved. I mean, it literally evolved into something different. I kind of agree with Becky and Seth being the new power couple. Something did pop up on social media where there were a lot of family photos with wrestlers. I don't know if it was AI. I hope it was real, but there was a nice photo of Triple H and Stephanie and their 3 daughters. There was a nice picture of Ms. Maurice and his 2 girls, Roman, his wife, and his children.
Yeah.
Of course, I remember when Monroe and Mrs. Other daughter were babies on Ms. and Marie and Mrs. and Ms. I think there was Bree, Daniel, and their 2 kids. So there was Randy and his wife, and I believe his son. They took a nice little. Like I said, I couldn't tell if it was AI or not. Then there was a photo of Rue and Seth and Becky. So, I mean, I bet Becky and Seth are probably the coolest parents in the world because, they want to be mom and dad to little Rue and there should have been one with Brandy and Cody and Liberty, and I don't remember his new daughter's name, but
I don't. Breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Max Scherzer gets the ball game 3.
Okay. There you go.
So there's your game 3. So that just means if he is your game 3 starter, Shane Bieber is your game 4 starter.
There you go. All right. Top of the 5th, and Muncie is up in a 1-1 tie. That ball is in the dirt. Gaussman this will be pitch number 50. So that's going to be right now. I think as soon as we get Yamamoto's numbers, when he comes up in the bottom, we'll do a quick comparison. That's in there for a strike.
Well, I think the last inning he only made 6 pitches. So I think they both went 3 up, 3 down. So I think it should be pretty close.
Hey, D. Oh gosh, I'm tired. No, I'm not. I can go all night. Showing going for a bunt?
Yeah, he did.
You don't bunt with nobody on base. You bunt when you have runners on base. I wouldn't do that. That was a strike.
I don't know why. I don't know why he did that.
I don't know either. He tried something. 1 and 2 the count to Muncie. I mean, you sacrifice bunt to advance the runner at least with no outs, maybe 1. That's outside for a ball. I mean, you sure as heck don't bunt with two outs.
No, but he didn't even pull the bat back.
There you go. 4 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2, 1, 1, 0, 0, 4 strikeouts, and 3. Okay. The 2-2 got him. Got him swinging. Muncie goes down, and that's strikeout number 4. 5? 4.
I got 4. You got 4? Okay.
I got 4. Hernandez twice, Muncie once, and Edman. Unless I'm missing something.
So why is analytics such a big part of your...
Oh, why are the stats?
Yeah, like why?
Oh, God.
Why? What is it about stats?
A lot of time?
Buddy, we got 4 more innings.
It was always the numbers. It was always fascinating to find out when a player was going to do something outstanding, like hit a home run. Okay. It was just always, it's like, oh, well, this pitcher has got 2,989 strikeouts and he's going for 3,000. And that pitch was low ump and you know it. That's going to put Kike in the hole 0-2. So I wouldn't really care about the outside of the game. I wouldn't care about the score. I wouldn't care about the hits. I would care about the strikeouts. And he's like, oh, He's got 10 more to go. He's got 9. Call that a strike. I dare you. It's they did this with LeBron. They did like a countdown clock in the corner every time LeBron scored as he went for the scoring record. I remember that. That was pretty cool. Ovechkin, when he was getting closer and closer,
got him
on that one.
So this is his 5th strikeout. That was his 5th.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 5. When Ovi was going for the goal record, I love that the Capitals put up a giant flipboard, and every time he scored a goal, it was just one right after the other. And I was tracking that 2 seasons before it happened. I was doing the math, and I'm like, okay, if Ovi wants to get this done in the season, he needs 80 goals to do it. There are 80 games in a season. All he needs to do is score once every game. Well, that didn't happen. It took him 3 seasons to do it. So, and then finally, then I would start watching. I'm like, okay, am I going to see history? Am I going to see history? The actual look out, we could have it here. Nope, it's going to the right fielder, and it's caught. So that's going to be another 1, 2, 3 inning for the Dodgers. When the graphic would pop up of he's 0 for 4, and the game is tied, I'm like, well, he's 0 for 4. He's not going to do anything. Home run. There you go. So it was always fun to just look at the stats and look at the numbers and okay, this is going to happen today. And, that's just the way it was. And so I needed a name, and I'm like, I definitely borrowed the name Statboy thanks to Tony Reale of ESPN. He was the statistician for the show Pardon the Interruption. It was just a 2-man group.
Yeah, I remember that show.
Yeah, they're going back and forth. They talk. They say something, and at the very end of the show, one of them would go, "What did we miss, Stat Boy?" And I'm like, Stat Boy. Well, I like the stats. I'm going to borrow it. So I became, Stat Boy Mike. Yeah. And I put it in quotes, because it's not really mine. He probably, if he has, the licensing or whatever, I can't just call myself Stat Boy. So I have to call myself Stat Boy Mike. There's somebody out there on Twitter. He is a Stat Guy Greg. There are some people out there that will do history of wrestlers, like when it comes to title defenses or when it comes to one-on-one matchups or something. And there are plenty of websites. I mean, there are so many. I mean, for me, it used to be a book, and I would have to wait for the Wrestling Almanac to come out to go match by match. Now, thanks to the internet, thanks to computers, especially I use Cage Match a lot. That is I think the biggest wrestling stat page where you'll find who faced what and where and how many times. Yeah. Wikipedia does help, but they usually go event by event. They just make it like a newspaper or something. They don't go into detail like I do. And then what else do I use?
So sorry, Yamamoto's at 52 pitches.
There you go. So Wikipedia, of course, does detailed UFC pages. They will let it list fight by fight in UFC. And there's the first pitch there, and that's going to be fouled back. So, and that's a good thing. And so then I went one step further, and I've got a few personal stat books of my own. Very rarely do I print them out. I did give one to Shawn Michaels, and I did give one to Mark Henry, and I gave one to Billy Gunn. So there are 3 published books out there that they all have. The one is going to go right to the left fielder. So that takes out Jimenez. But I have one for the Dudley Boys. I have one for AJ Styles. I have one for John Cena.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, it is. It's just a little something as I do on the side. I'm not cool enough to have a website. I don't know the first thing about creating a website. The closest I got to that was the MySpace years, and that ball is outside. I mean, I would actually go back and I would try to do title histories or everything. Then Wikipedia stole that idea from me, so I do have that stuff. I just don't keep up with it. And Springer's going to get a ground out to the first baseman. So that's 2 away.
Come on.
So it's more of a hobby than an actual thing,
Are you into fantasy football and shit?
I did try fantasy football one season, and the problem with that is even though that football takes place on Sunday, there's still a lot of work to do in it. I did do fantasy hockey for 2 years. I did try to research it. I found out about creating your own custom league, and if you miss one day of stats, your whole league falls apart, and it fell apart. Swing and a miss from Luke. Your whole season just falls apart big time if you don't keep up with it. That's my problem. I don't keep up with a lot of things. I mean, I think the last time I actually sat down and watched Raw, that's going to go right to Yamamoto, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning as Luke's grounds out. I think the last time I watched Raw was probably after I think Seth winning the title. I think the creation of the Vision and with Braun and with Bronson and all that. Other than that, I'm just reading on social media, and whenever something big happens, I'm like, okay, what happened? Why did it happen? How did it happen?
Yeah.
And but yeah.
So
go ahead.
Are you more wrestling, or do you like more wrestling and the in-ring action, or are you more looking for the story and stuff?
In the beginning, it was all about the wrestling. The story was second. I go all the way back officially to, I remember the very first WrestleMania. I remember that you had to flip a switch on the back of your television to watch the very first WrestleMania. I remember WrestleMania 3, Andre and Hogan.
Yeah.
I remember Andre ripping off Hulk Hogan's cross. I remember that. Then we fast forward to WrestleMania 7, WrestleMania 8, Survivor Series 90. Or no, was it 90 or 91? The Greatest Challenge, Hogan and Taker. I think that was 90 or 91.
Are you getting the same thing on your screen?
Stand Up to Cancer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is nice.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, continue. This got me really interested. I'm like, whoa.
It's one of those moments there. Undertaker Hogan was, I think, the first storyline. So that, I think it was like 1990, 91, 92, somewhere in there. Undertaker was going for the belt, grabbed the beat up Hogan in the funeral parlor, grabbed the cross off his neck, and then dropped it. And the thing I did not like was that for some reason Hogan couldn't call him out for that. He said, "You had the power of Hulkamania in your hand." He didn't say, "You ripped my cross off," because I guess that was taboo. touching for religion and all that. So from about that time till about maybe 2 years ago, that's in the stories, and there's the Savage Flair thing with the WWE magazine, Savage and Elizabeth, the wedding of the year. There was that storyline. There was Undertaker turning face after getting the snake at the wedding party and all that. Is this live or is this?
Wow. Yeah. Hold on. Sorry.
Everybody is standing during the 5th inning. Oh, the Jonas Brothers are singing too. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, can I have more cheese on this? A good amount. A good amount. This is actually really cool.
Yeah, it is. A
During the
performance
game,
during the fifth, before the start of the 5th inning to stand up for cancer.
and you know what though? I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all.
Neither do I.
Like if they had something like this every game in the only like kind of in the World Series, that would be pretty cool. A little intermission break. I mean, they're trying to cut down the timing of the games, but
I mean, the whole pitch clock thing, when that got introduced, I was kind of iffy on that one. But, I mean, you go to a ball game, you're going to sit there for 3 hours regardless, My biggest problem with any sporting event is when people leave early, especially when their home team is losing. That drives me mad. I'm like, you paid money for your seat. You should stay till the end. And then, of course, they use traffic as an excuse. They're like, oh, we want to beat the traffic. It's like, especially if they come late. I mean, the latest, I think, where it's acceptable, it's like if you're at a ball game, 2nd inning max. If you're there 3rd inning past and then you leave at the 7th inning or the 8th inning, what was the point of even going?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Basketball, maybe halfway through the first period or for the first quarter. Hockey, if you're not at the beginning of your seat at hockey, you've missed everything.
Yeah.
And football, you can miss one play and the whole game goes down the hill. So, and then it's like you sit there, you scream, you yell at the players and everything, and then it's like, oh well, we want to beat the traffic. It's like that's why I'm glad I wasn't driving in Los Angeles, because if I was driving in Los Angeles, I would be screaming at people trying to get out and everything.
Yeah, you miss. I'm for the leaving. Like if the Leafs are getting blown out, I'm taking off early. I only take off early if I know that there's no coming back.
Oh, right.
All right.
All right, as we're getting ready for the 6th inning now in a 1-1 tie. Both pitchers are doing okay. Both have given up 1 runs.
Yeah, they're definitely dueling right now.
Guerrero was, I think, the last hit for the Jays, and the last hit for the Dodgers was Smith. So we've got a bit of a duel going on here as Ohtani is coming up to bat. Did I miss pages?
And so far, Ohtani has come up to bat. Well, I mean, let's wait after this hit. But he has come up to bat with nobody on base.
He gets a piece of that one, and that's going to go right to the right fielder.
So, yeah, like I was saying, It seems like Otani.
Oh, that was Pages. That wasn't Otani.
That was
So he's
Pages.
up
So that's
now.
why I said I had to wait. He has come up. Every time he's come up, either nobody's on base, or it's a fresh inning. So they haven't had Otani up with guys on base, or
Did
you know
he
what I
go?
mean?
No, he didn't go.
So they're doing a really good job of containing Otani.
Yeah. All right. 1-0 to Otani.
Nice one.
There. That was a good one. That was a good one there.
Definitely way more excitement than last night's game.
Yeah, I could agree. I mean, but at this point, whoop, that's going to, goodbye. That's going to go
It's right there. Nice catch.
Got him. Another foul out to third. Otani's 0 for 3, and that's going to bring up Betts.
So now, if we're going back to Dodger Stadium, up 2-0, what do you think? How do you think the Dodgers are feeling after that? If that happens,
they're gonna try and stay positive without a doubt. They're gonna look at being at the Chavez Ravine is gonna revitalize the series. The media is gonna eat it alive. The media is gonna go nuts with it. They're like, the world champs are down 2-0. The LA market is gonna. The fans are gonna love the Dodgers no matter what.
Another one.
Is he gonna get to it in time?
Yeah,
he did, and he hits the ground as Mookie fouls out. And another 1, 2, 3. That's 18 straight batters that up and down. So we've definitely got a duel going on here. I think right now, win or lose, I still think the Dodgers can win Game 3, regardless of the outcome here. Game 4 and 5 will be the ones. I mean, Dodgers lose Game 4. I would almost imagine that Toronto would want to win the World Series at home. You want to win the World Series at home. You don't want to win on the road because there's not as many fans out there. I would also hope that, and this is not a jinxing statement at all. If the Blue Jays pull this off, I would definitely not want to see the LA faithful do the wrong thing. And I don't even want to go any further in that. That I find is very, very disrespectful. Okay. In any sport, I'm sorry. And if your team loses, you just chalk it up. You go back to work the next time you do it. You should not take out your frustrations because the team loses. That is the saddest. It puts a black mark on sports. Okay.
Yeah.
You can be angry. I get it. Especially if there's money on the line, which, I mean, with the recent sports scandal that this came out
with who was it?
Chauncey Billups and all that. I get that. There's a reason why these gambling sites say gamble responsibly. Do not put your home on the line. Do not put your car on the line. Do not put your kids' tuition on the line. Bet what you can afford to bet. I am very, very frugal, and I only did it maybe for the first 3 weeks of the football season, if not a month.
Yeah.
I barely was lucky enough to scrape together $20, $40 that I put in my FanDuel account, and I won once, and I said I'm good. I was not obsessed with it. I would keep an eye on social media for all these people that say, hey, bet this way. I tried it as an experiment. It only paid off once. So I don't know how it all works, but
It's
it does leave a dark moment when everybody gets upset. Go ahead.
Shaq said it the best. You should be ashamed to put your family and your career in that position.
Exactly.
Like at some point, not all money is good money, right?
Right.
Like it's to for what Chauncey and Rozier did. That's bad. Like you're already millionaires. What more do you need?
Exactly. Going almost finishing up the second period in Nashville, the Kings and the Preds are tied at 3-3. How about that? The Kings are holding on against the Preds there. So Yamamoto at 62 pitches against Vlad with a 1-1 count right now.
Marley, you make your debut on the YouTubes.
Oh, good dog,
Yeah,
good dog.
she's getting to lie down with us.
Hey, pup, how you doing, pup?
Ooh,
Off the pitcher. Edmund survives and makes the play.
They're hitting him. You know what? I thought Yamamoto was going to be a little bit more difficult to hit. They're hitting him.
Yamamoto jumps out of the way. Edmund recovers and gets the play at first. One out in a 1-1 tie. Who's going to break this tie? Who's going to be the guy? Bets are probably wild on social media. First pitch to Kirk. That's outside for ball one.
That's ball. Somebody. You feel like somebody's going to break this thing open.
Oh, yeah. And Kirk swings and takes a knee on that one. That's going to be 1-1. I mean, I would love to know how they do it. I mean, I would love to know how people can make millions of dollars and then go out on social media and give that money to just some random stranger, and then my jealousy kicks in. I'm like, where are you to give me that money? I could use that money, you know.
Yeah.
The 1-1.
Here's a pitch.
Right down the middle there. That's a strike.
So we got Yamamoto at 67 pitches. Do we know what Gausman's at yet? Or what he finished off with?
Let me see if I can get that real quick. Let's see if I can get that. We've got Gausman at, here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Kirk goes down. Gausman. He is at 65.
Okay. So they're kind of they're neck and neck.
Even. I mean, it's a duel right now. They're gonna outduel each other, without a doubt. I mean, the first big mistake, if it comes up, there you go. Nah, he went. Yeah. Oh, he went. That's a strike. The first big mistake is gonna happen at some point.
Yeah.
And then they'll start warming up the bullpens, I think. That's in the dirt. That's 1-1. $23 in the first inning, all the way down to 6 in the fourth. So he's now at 70 pitches. The 1-1.
Ooh.
Gets a piece of it, and it's going to go right to the shortstop. And that's going to end that inning. Another pair of zeros goes on the board. As we hit the top.
They're in a fight. They're in a fight.
Oh, yeah. It's going to go somewhere. The shortstop, F6. No, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, F6. Talking about fights, I mean, with UFC and all that, boxing was kind of like the thing for me. Boxing has changed big time. I mean, when I watch UFC, honestly, if they're on the mat grappling and they win by tap out or they win by choke out, or I mean, until that happens,
yeah,
it's just two of them rolling around on the mat trying to rip the other guy's arm off or make him tap or whatever. I love a good stand-up fight. I love it when they're like this and they're just trying to beat the hell out of each other. It's great to look at, but it's scary as well. I have seen some of the scariest knockouts in the world. Head kicks, punches, you know, a jab, a right hook. And when it happens in slow motion and you see their face go like this and, you know, and all that stuff, it's scary as hell. I do not want to be on the other end of that at all. I mean, unless I say something really, really stupid and someone sucker punches me, and then I'm on the ground praying that I don't see Jesus in the next 30 minutes. But it's like, I mean, and when I found out that, you know, after a fighter gets knocked out, they have a mandatory 30-day suspension to make sure that their head's on right.
Yeah, of course.
I thought that was one of the greatest rules in the world. I'm like, yeah, you get knocked out, you're not just gonna magically get back up the next day and you're gonna go back in the gym and you're gonna start working and you're gonna protect your face at all times. I'm like, you need time to recover. You need time to be an adult again and be a human. You know, you need to call your parents and call your loved ones and say, yeah, I got knocked out but I'm okay.
Yeah.
Then you face the media and then you can say, okay, yeah, I'm good. I'm going to go back and I'm going to train harder and I'm going to do better. You know, I mean, luckily, you know, I don't believe in fighting. Now for sport, that's one thing, but I mean, I don't believe it solves everything. I mean, what's the point? Because, you know, you're just either going to end up hurting somebody or hurting yourself, and then you go to jail for it, and you think you're defending yourself, but you're really not.
No.
All right, top of the seventh. Here we go.
We got Freeman up.
Freeman up. And Freeman out. And it's going to the center fielder.
Good catch.
Good catch.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I can't sit there and just watch a UFC card. Actually, you know what? Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever sat and actually watched a UFC card. Yeah, no, I don't think I have. Not even boxing.
I think the last time I did that was maybe like 2014 or 2015.
No, I lied. I watched the Tyson Paul fight. I did see that.
Oh, we covered that. That was a joke.
Yeah.
that was one of the saddest fights I've ever seen. We were more happy on the undercard than the actual Tyson Paul fight. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm proud of Logan. Okay, I'm saying that now. I was very worried that it was just a YouTuber that wanted to be a wrestler. Okay, he has impressed me in so many ways. I mean, if you can impress the Undertaker, that's amazing in itself.
Yeah.
I also like Impulsive. I love the questions that he throws out there. I would love to tell him that, but he already knows it. He knows he's good. He plays the heel character perfectly. If that is him or if it isn't, count is 2-1 to Will Smith. Jake, on the other hand, I don't know much about him. I don't know much about his fighting career. I mean, to go in the ring with Mike Tyson, on paper, it sounded like a joke, and unfortunately, it was. I mean, I didn't see the Mike Tyson that I knew.
No, I didn't see that either. No way.
I didn't see that. Jake landed a few good punches, but I mean, by the third round, they were both gassed, and we were watching it, and we're like, this is a big joke.
Yeah, no, that wasn't.
And then at the end, you know, they're interviewing each other, and I don't know if Tyson got rocked, or I don't know if what he was thinking, but you know, hey Logan, you want to fight? Why?
Motherfucker, I'll kill you. I remember. Come on, guys.
Full count, swing, and he drops the bat, and Foul. No, good. It's
Oh, that was
good.
good.
It went. I thought it was a foul ball, but Will Smith breaks the tie and the streak and gets a home run to take the lead at 2-1. 18 batters, I believe. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 batters before Will Smith breaks the tie in the top of the 7th with a solo shot. So now I think the Blue Jays are going to worry about their bullpen as Teoscar is up.
No, I somebody up.
Yep, I saw it. I saw
somebody
someone
going
go
up.
up the bullpen. Yep.
Oddly enough, I'm not worried. This is going to go down to the wire. Definitely going to go down to the wire. Louis Varland.
Smith is putting on his gear, getting ready for the bottom half of the 7th. Yep, they called up Varland. Start warming him up.
But you know what though? This is why you went out and got, even if it was by one game, this is why you went out and got home field advantage. For these situations, right? It's a lot of there's still a lot of baseball to be played. As much as it's crazy to say, but
Indeed. 1 and 2 to Teoscar. Did he go? No need to know. That ball was outside. 2 and 2. The Dodgers break the tie. 17 straight batters retired. Amazing. And it's not even 10 o'clock yet on the East Coast.
No?
We might go to bed early tonight, folks.
Got him. No,
that was a check swing, and they got him on that one. Well, that's a strikeout there. That's a strikeout number 3 for Hernandez and number 6 overall for Glausman.
How are the Dodgers' home record? It's obviously good, pretty good, no?
I would think it's pretty good. That will probably come out before Game 3. Some of the media will throw that out there. And we got Muncy coming up. He's 0 for 2. Are we talking just playoffs or overall?
Overall.
Overall? That's this season. We want overall. I don't want the current season. I want everything.
No. Current season.
Oh, current season. Okay, well then that's different. Then.
Yeah. What's their record? Their home record?
52 and 29.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, this is why This is why baseball is. There you go.
Swing. That's a miss. Swing and a miss.
This is why the Jays are the comeback kids, right?
Okay. Stranger things. Will Smith. There is calm as can be. The drumstick is Canada's favorite ice cream? Really?
Oh, yeah.
1 and 2 outside. I thought it'd be the ice cream sandwich. I love ice cream sandwiches, man.
No, I think Canada,
but not the Klondike bar. I don't like the Klondike bar. I can't do ice cream with a shell around it. It has to be the good old chocolate. Oh, 2 and 2, and that's going to go off the end of the bat, and it's going into left field. And
wow!
Oh, back-to-back home runs. Almost back-to-back home runs. Muncy gets another one. He's given up 2 home runs in 1 inning. Dodgers now have a 3-1 lead.
Okay.
almost back-to-back as Will Smith and Max Muncy each get on the board, opening up a 3-1 game. Goodbye. Follow that ball right over the left field, right into the dugout there. Glausman's not happy about that. And they throw the seeds at him. And it looks like Glausman is done. He's done. We've got a pitching change. And it's going to be Lewis Varland. After 2 home runs and 6 2/3 innings, we got a pitching change. Sunflower seeds. They're
I don't. Yeah, I was like, what the? Huh?
See, I used to think peanut shells. I felt bad. I mean, you know, peanuts and Cracker Jack. I get it. But leaving the shells, I feel bad for the cleaning crew in a stadium because you got sunflower seeds, you've got peanut shells, you've got empty bottles of beer, water bottles, hot dog wrappers, and all that. I remember I asked, I'm like, how long does it take to clean the stadium after a game? And this is when on the West Coast, Angel and Dodger Stadium the game would start about 7:00 and be over by 11. I'm like, how long do you guys take? They're like, we can get the stadium cleaned up. We're probably out of here at 1:00 in the morning.
That's crazy.
I'm like, how do you do it? You know, do you have giant vacuum cleaners? Do you actually sweep it all up? And they're like, well, we have a little bit of both. I mean, we have tons of brooms, but we also use giant vacuums and everything.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I mean, there are restrooms every section, I think. So they have to be cleaned. All the kitchens have to be cleaned. I don't know if they clean the parking lots because, I mean, if you're tailgating, you're making a mess in the parking lot. But it's like it's not like Disneyland where they're cleaning all night, which they do. They actually clean all night at Disneyland. I can confirm this. All right, Kike is up with 2 outs to go. He takes the first swing, and that's going to be a pop-up. And look out, we may have a...
There you go.
So that's going to be the 3rd out before the Dodgers put up 2 in the top of the 7th. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's an F9. Dodgers up 3-1. As we go to the 7th inning stretch.
We got to get some runs. Same thing like last night. We gotta just get guys on base.
Open it up, get 6 runs or so. Walter, it's 10:00. Where are you? Is the show still going on?
Oh, UFC is not ending till 12 at least.
What if I pop in on his feed?
Like, Walter, where are you? Yeah, those games don't.
Hey, I technically could if I really, really wanted to.
You could.
Yeah, I could. Well, let's see if I can do that. Let's see if I can do that real quickly. Let me temporarily take myself out of this one before the 7th inning stretch, and let's see. That's Shenanigans. That's Monday Night Football. That's the one we're doing now. Nope, there's nothing really else going on. So, yeah, Halloween Havoc is over. So they did that one already. So he should be. The watch along was earlier today. So he should be coming in soon. There's nothing There's nothing scheduled left until Shenanigans, which will be in an hour or so. So more than likely, after the game ends, I'll quickly pop in and say hello to the Shenanigans crowd.
Yes, you got Shenanigans.
Yeah, we got shenanigans tonight. So I'll pop in for a quick "Hi, how are you? I love you. I'm out" type of thing. But that'll pretty much be it.
Yeah, we got a bottom of the 7th. We need some.
Yeah, you need something indeed. You said the same thing yesterday, and next thing, then you get 9 runs.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that'll happen again, but we need something here.
We should bring the entire shenanigans crew if the game is still going on. It might. I don't think it'll take the whole hour.
I think Bo Bichette's taking some swings right now.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Clement is up. Takes the first, and that's a swing and a miss. I don't think the last 3 innings will take the whole hour, but we'll see. We got technically 2.5 innings to go, so we'll see what happens on that. Next pitch, that is low and outside. That's going to make the count 1-1. Sure, let's bring in all the shenanigans crew in here for a live watch along of the last out or something. I don't know. I'm down for it if it takes that long. I doubt that it will though. 1-1. That's going to go foul. Dave Yamamoto's still in at 74 pitches. Could he get out?
He's dealing right. Ooh.
That's high and outside. That makes count 1-2.
Honestly, he's on the ball right now. So I mean, I wouldn't take him out.
Gets a piece of it. Goes to the third baseman. That's 1 away.
Fuck. We need some base hits right now.
36% chance to pitch not a complete game. Hey, why not? If he can do it, let him. That's a 6. That was a 5-3. That was a 6-3. That was a 5-3. And here comes Barger, and he goes right to first base. That's 2 down. And here comes Kinnear.
Yeah,
No, it's going to be Bichette. Bichette is going to pinch hit for Isaiah Kinnear-Falefa. Bo knows baseball, bringing it back. Okay. So we have a batting change. And they're talking. He's probably talking to him in Japanese. Do you really need to put
the interpreter's up.
Yeah, but the interpreter's talking in Japanese. I don't think you can read lips in Japanese. Interesting. He had something on his knee. All right, Bichette walking up to the plate. 77 pitches for Yamamoto through 7 innings. And he does look like he has something on his knee underneath his pants there. So we're going to see what Bichette can do. First pitch to Bichette, low and outside. Ball 1. Next pitch, got a piece of it, and it's going to go right to the shortstop and out. So nothing happens in the 7th inning for the Jays. Go to the 8th.
They're not. Nothing's.
Yamamoto survives. The question is, will they keep him in? I think so.
Yeah, he's not. I don't think he's coming out.
Nah. He's at what, 80, almost 80 pitches right now. I say keep him in. I think the only time I think I saw a championship game, I think it was, I want to say it was Atlanta, and I want to say it was either Atlanta or St. Louis. And Mr. Reliable has shown up. Hello, Mr. Reliable.
What's going on? What am I
What's
missing
going
out
on?
of the game?
We had a duel all the way up until the 7th inning, and then Will Smith decided I'm breaking the tie.
What was it? 1-1?
It was 1-1. Yeah.
Shit. So what is it? 3-1 now?
It's
3-1.
3-1 the 8th.
Damn, Dodgers took the lead, huh?
Oh yeah, they did. I mentioned it earlier. I'm glad you're here now. What do you think about Jones and Pereira talking about going to the White House?
Yeah, I'm hearing that. I don't know. Why would you bring a Brazilian champ to the White House if you want to make it all about America? But I mean, that's a huge fight. It should have been Aspinall and Jones fighting, and he's gonna avoid that. Aspinall got poked in the eye today, by the way. That's how that
Yeah,
fight
I heard
ended.
about that.
I heard. I saw that.
Yeah.
It ended in a no contest due to an eye poke, and I'm thinking that hasn't happened in a while. I mean, to have that happen, great big fight, you get poked in the eye, game over, nobody wins. So
Last time
that should be a rematch, I think.
Yeah, exactly. It should throw it into December. But yeah, I remember DC got a bad eye poke that happened to. But yeah, you know what? If it happens, it happens. But John Jones retired to not fight Tom Aspinall, to come back and fight Pereira. I don't know. I don't know if he'll let it happen. But Trump does like Jones, and Jones likes Trump, so he'll make it happen, I guess.
I think it's I'm not being shy about this. I think it's silly. I think it's the worst possible marketing you can do, because I mean, one, UFC equals thousands of people in an arena. As we go to the 8th inning, and there's going to be a quick out right here for Edmund, so that's going to be one away, right up first pitch, first out, as Lewis Varland is now pitching. If they're truly going to have it in the South Lawn, that's too small. You can't put bleachers. You can't put a tent. You can't. And let's face it. If you think TSA security is bad at any airport, try to get into the White House. Good luck with that.
It's probably gonna be like a private showing just for Trump, pretty much.
Yeah, like I don't understand how you're gonna do that. How are you gonna how would you set up the ring there? Like
I don't know, but Dana White said it's gonna be like $80,000 just to set up the octagon.
I mean, unless you're gonna stream it like you did in COVID years, like the Thunderdome.
Yeah.
Where it's just the two of them fighting. It's a joke. Base hit up the middle for Pages. Varland gives up a hit, so now the Dodgers have a runner on first. And I'm not saying this because it's Trump. I'm not saying it because he's the president. Any president in the White House, I would say the same thing. Even if it was Obama, even if it was Clinton, even if the UFC was a thing when Reagan was, and I was a stat boy back then, it would still be a joke, no matter what.
I don't think any other president would even try to have that happen.
No. Ohtani.
They got more important things to worry about.
Ohtani takes a ball off of his foot. He felt that one.
I know that shit hurt.
It's a joke, man. It's an absolute joke, no matter what. It's like what? Is the locker room going to be the Oval Office next?
All right. So who scored? What two people?
It was Smith and Muncy.
Muncy.
Munson and Smithy each got home runs, and Otani gets a base hit to right. That's a single, and we're gonna have.
No. I think he's saying he wants to check it.
That was close, dude.
It was close. Are we gonna challenge this?
I'm gonna be honest. I think his foot got on the base a fraction of a second before he got tagged. I think it's safe. I think it is safe.
That goes flying. Here comes Barger. Throws it. Oh man, we're gonna really slow it down.
I need
Safe. Safe.
I honestly think his foot touched the base like a fraction of a second before he got tagged.
Here comes the ball in the glove.
I don't know.
Safe. He's safe. He hit the bag. He's safe.
Yeah. I think he's safe too.
No. Don't challenge. Oh, come on.
They're challenging it, man.
I think it's under review. I don't think it's an official challenge, but it's going to be safe. He's safe.
He's definitely safe, but I mean that shit's close.
Replay review powered by Zoom.
Okay.
His foot's on the bag.
Yeah, that foot's on the bag a fraction of a second before the glove touches him.
Here comes the ball. Catch. Boom. His foot's on the bag. He's safe. The ump's right there.
Yeah.
Boom,
if his knee was on the bag instead of the ground, he would have got him.
Confirmed. He's safe. Told you.
Yep. Yeah. Hey man, you got 2 challenges to blow, so
who's up? Who's up then?
Betts. Freeman doubled in the first. Smith brought him in on an RBI single. Then the Blue Jays defense just went haywire. Retired 17 batters. Smith hits the home run, and then Muncy hits the home run.
Oh damn!
And now we've got runners on first and second, top of the 8th.
Who was it? Yamamoto?
It was Yamamoto still playing. Stag Girl, you tapping out?
Yamamoto is still pitching?
He's still in, as far as we know.
He's at 80 pitches. He's all right.
Oh, that's not bad. 80 pitches from 7 innings. That's not bad. But don't make the same Dodger mistake and keep him out there for 100.
Well, they'll keep him up however long, right?
I'll say he'll pitch the 8th, and if he gets out quick enough, then he'll go for the 9th. If he goes 10, 15 pitches in the 8th, then they'll bring in the closer. That's outside.
I see Varland's only, 10 pitches in?
Yeah.
Oh, we got us a series if LA holds on to this lead.
Oh, yeah, we've already talked about. I already said it, man. I mean, if the Dodgers want to win at Dodger Stadium, they got to finish it off tonight, and then I can easily see a potential sweep at Dodger Stadium, and then we go home in 5. If they fall apart here, and we briefly touched on this as well, if they fall apart in the 8th and the 9th innings, I mean, they'll win game 3, but game 4 and 5 are up in the air. That pitch is outside, and that's going to make the count.
Well, I said it. I mean, if you're going, I'm comfortable with going back to Dodger Stadium tied 1-1. Mm-hmm. You need one. Because listen, at the end of the day, you gotta win one. You have to win one at Dodger Stadium.
Outside, outside. And Betts is going to walk, and that's going to load the bases.
Ooh, with Freeman next. The hero of last year? Ooh, shit.
So are we going to get a reverse grand slam? Is it going to happen back-to-back games with Freeman coming up? As it looks like we might be having a pitching change. Yep, we're going to have a pitching change. Hoffman is going to come in for Varland. In the meantime, with Mr. Reliable here, I need a quick runaway, so I'm going to step away for just a quick second.
Give me 1 second. I am too.
We'll be right back.
Ahead.
Play the commercial if need be.
No, go ahead. You guys go be. What's going on, folks? Thank you for those who joined the watch along for NXT Halloween Havoc. Here we go, game 2. We're waiting on the comeback here. Up is Freeman now. Up at bat with bases loaded. Capital One rewarding performance going to show the 2024 World Series Game 1. That's when Freeman smacked that home run. Like I said, he was the hero last year, trying to repeat it. Jeff Hoffman is the new pitcher for the Toronto's. Down, kind of pops Freeman on the knee, and we got a runner that came in. So now it's 4-1 to Blue Jays. Are down 4-1 now. Freeman got hit. The ball bounced off the foot. Yeah, that definitely hit his cleat. He should be on base now. That the ball hit his foot, which caused the catcher to miss, and we got a run in now. Dude, that hit him right in the sneaker and right in the cleats. Oh, I think they reviewed it. It's an intentional walk, they call it, on Freeman. Freeman's on base now. Bases loaded again, top of the 8th. Dodgers 4-1 now. Second pitch for Hoffman. Smith on here for the Dodgers. Will Smith 2 for 3, a single solo home run, 2 RBIs.
Oh, Dodgers scored, huh?
Yeah, they hit him. They hit Freeman in the foot, and then they stole the base because they missed it. The catcher missed the pitch, and then Freeman got allowed bat after the replay. They saw that the ball hit his foot.
So intentional walk plus a wild pitch gets a score in. Oh, wonderful. So they were too afraid to walk to pitch to him, huh?
Yep.
Well, that's kind of sad. That scores pages. 3rd, 2nd, 1st.
And they showed right before Freeman went to bat, they showed the highlights of last year when he hit that solo home run.
And the Dodgers get another one as Smith goes into the fielder's choice. Ohtani scores. Freeman called out at second base. Let's take a look at that. Gets to the shortstop, doesn't throw it home, throws it second, tries to go for the double play and misses. So that's going to have Ohtani score, and now the score is 5-1.
Mm-hmm.
So Ohtani scores. Mookie to third. Freeman was out on the 6-4. Smith on the fielder's choice. So we got first and third with Teoscar on, 2 outs, 5-1.
Crazy.
Well, Like I said, the Dodgers weren't going to go away quietly. That's for certain. They needed a little bit of redemption.
That's why, man, you got to put when you lose, you got to put it behind you. Just take it one game at a time. Don't let the effects of the other game go. Yeah. I know Nick's having a fit right now. That's why he's on me, probably.
No, man, he's been holding his own the whole broadcast, man. He's been asking me questions and everything. So, I mean, it works good, man. If this becomes a thing, I mean, who knows? I mean, maybe if it becomes a thing, like maybe next year, maybe Sunday Night Baseball can be a thing. You never know. Never say never. Swing and a miss, and down goes Teoscar, and that is his 4th strikeout of the night.
Jeez,
but the Dodgers get 2 more.
Man can't buy a hit.
Nope. I mean, hey, I'm already doing Monday Night Football. Why not Sunday Night Baseball in 2026?
Right.
Why? I mean, hey, you never know. It could be a thing. Saturday Night Basketball, if that's a thing. I don't know if there's a featured game every week. Why not?
Right.
My job won't like it, but I'm seeing at least it's viewership and everything. I don't know. I was even off camera there for a second.
So what are we going to be at the bottom of the 8th when we come back off these commercials?
Yep. Bottom of the 8th, and then the 9th, and then I'm still debating if I want to pop into shenanigans before I go to. I will have to, crash right away because I got to do some driving, and tomorrow I'm on fumes in both my car and my wallet. So I gotta do some driving. I got 2.5 days of ride sharing, so I got to do that, make a little extra money, rent's due, and all that good stuff and whatnot. But dude, I came home. I catnapped for like an hour. I know, man. I mean, I'm desperately trying to hold on to my youth. Like, okay, 48 years old in 2027. I turn 50. Renegade, you're almost there, by the way. Love you, bro, but still, I am always amazed how people can just take a nap in the middle of the day. I must be that tired to where I can do it, or if I'm sick, it
throws me off, dude. Like, then I just have this lingering tire after.
Oh yeah, man. And I mean, and I don't want to speak negative about my job, especially while doing this. I want to keep my work life private, and I do that. But it's not bad, but it's not perfect either,
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, when I work and I'm part of a team, I want equality, and I'll leave it at that. I want everybody to do an equal share. I don't like it when one person does the majority of the work and then they come home dog tired and they just want to pass out and go to bed. But I'll leave it at that. I mean, if you're part of a team, you do your share and you get paid and you do what you got to do. I mean, that's the way it should be. Equal work, equal pay, equal job. Bottom line.
Right.
Yamamoto still in the 8th inning, and his first pitch is a strike. A complete game coming possibly in the World Series. That's amazing. That was pitch number 80 right there. Swing and a miss for Jimenez. That's pitch 81, and he's in the hole.
Hey, lucky.
Can he get through this? Page is in right field. Justin Dean is now playing center field. The 0-2 to Jimenez. Foul. That was pitch 82. Can Yamamoto get out of here? When the Stars go 6 or more innings, the Dodgers are undefeated. The rest of the MLB was 7-7. The 0-2. Foul back. That was 83.
Damn. How many strikeouts Yamamoto at?
Yamamoto has 5 strikeouts.
Jeez.
By my count, I got 5, and he got Guerrero, Kirk, Varsho. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, it's 6. And now it's 7 by my count.
You feel lighter now, Nick?
Always, buddy.
Yeah.
5-1. I think it's about done.
Giving up already.
Oh yeah.
Dude, did you see how stupid the how he ran was? That he hit him in the foot. He hit Freeman in the foot, which walked him.
Yeah, I think it's time to focus on game 3. But I'm comfortable with this because you know what? At the end of the day, you got to take one. You have to take one at Dodger Stadium out of the 3. So I'm comfortable with this.
Oh shit, that's right. There's 3 in the Dodger Stadium.
Yeah. Now the graphic on Fox said there were 5. He's got 6. So I don't know how, and it might be 7 if he gets Springer here.
I just corrected it now.
We don't want to hit him again. He had to dodge that one.
Dude, he almost hit him right in the stomach. Oh my God! How did he get out of the way of that? Shit!
Dude, this guy is just hitting him.
He's not playing baseball. He's playing dodgeball.
Yeah,
the 1-2 to Springer. Got him. That's strikeout number 7. Now they got it right.
Damn, he's striking out everybody.
Yeah, I think the Jays after this game have to realize that you need to get on these pitchers early.
Dude,
because I don't think the Dodgers have much faith in their bullpen.
How do they have 2 top-notch Japanese pitchers and hitters?
Luke takes a strike.
Dodgers got lucky.
If you've got 7 strikeouts by a Japanese pitcher on your bingo card,
right?
You just won $5,000. Because now Luke's is in the hole 0-2. Yamamoto at 91 pitches. Look at those 2 fans. Oh, they're ticked.
He might get 8, man. He might get 8 strikeouts here.
He could. I would like to see a nice round 10. That one's outside. I would be sweating bullets if I had a bet 10 strikeouts in a game. I'd be like, give me one more. Give me one more. The 1-2. That got him. Didn't even swing, and that's strikeout number 8.
Shit.
As we go to the 9th inning, Dodgers are going to try and put some insurance runs on the board. And I think Yamamoto is now at 93 pitches. So
yeah,
sit him.
No. He'll finish.
Bro, that was 3 up, 3 down too, huh? Shit. He got 3 back to back, right? That was 3 up, 3 down right there.
Oh yeah, and they were all strikeouts.
Shit.
Let him finish this game. Do not pull him. But it was either I was telling you, it was either the Cardinals or the Braves. I couldn't remember. It was a World Series though, and I saw, or maybe it was in Boston. I can't remember. I want to say it was John Smoltz, but that seemed too soon. He was pitching and the coach pulled him, and he was visibly ticked off, and he said some few choice words on national television that you don't say on national television. But he said them anyway. Damn near threw a fit as he got into the dugout too.
Because they pulled him?
Oh yeah, they pulled him.
I don't know. That sounds like a Braves player, because Braves used to really they didn't give a damn.
It wasn't. I'm pretty certain it wasn't the Yankees. It was either the Braves, the Cardinals, or the that wasn't the Giants. But I know I'm pretty certain I was living with Renegade and Pop at the time, and so we were watching that, and yeah, few choice words there. Maybe it was the Cubs too. Could have. Well, wait, the Cubs. Yeah, Cubs in the World Series. Yeah.
What was that? 2016 then.
That was a thing.
Yeah, that was 2016 when they won that one. That was damn near 10 years ago. That was 9 years ago.
Yep. 10:30, 1 inning to go. Can we get out of here by 11 o'clock?
We need to because I got to be at the start of shenanigans.
I think they'll forgive you a little bit. I'll vouch for you. I'll sign it off. Well, yeah, I've got, like I said, I got an early morning wake up and need some money for gas and food. And then we'll just see what I can make tomorrow.
You're gonna buy ginger beer.
He wants some. I'm about to go to the store get him some stuff.
Wow, look at all the people in your house there. Look at all that. The family is here. I wonder. Let's what if we can get the Shenanigans crew to pop in real quick? Why not? Let's try it. Just I'm gonna send a quick. I'm gonna send a quick one to James. Let's see if we can get James to pop in.
James was at a wedding earlier. He might be worn out.
No, then 95 mile an hour fastball. We got Muncy against Fisher. If he was at a wedding, then I'll let that slide.
Yeah, that's why I called UFC on my own earlier because he was at the wedding.
I got you. That's outside.
Come on.
3-0 to Muncy.
Is that the Jonas Brothers? Why the hell are they showing them?
Oh,
they were there.
They did a concert for Stand Up for Cancer.
Oh,
at the sixth inning. That's way outside. Muncy's on base. Yeah, they did a thing with, I think it was with MasterCard. Yeah, MasterCard, Stand Up to Cancer. Oh, how about that? They got the QR code in the shape of the baseball diamond. That's clever.
Oh, shoot.
Kike was going for a bunt.
I was going to say, why is he bunting?
One more run won't hurt.
I don't know why you would bunt there.
Advance the runner, sacrifice. Why not?
I guess.
0-1 to Kike. He's going to swing and he's going to pop that one up. That's going to go into right field along with Vladdy. Watch it. Vladdy made the catch.
That's an easy out right there.
That was an over the shoulder catch too, because he was not facing the ball. Unlike in the first inning when Yamamoto pointed and Freeman had to go matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed that play, Walter. It was a routine pop-up. Freeman's coming in from first base, and he starts to stretch back, and Yamamoto's just pointing. So that's one out, and that's a fly ball with 3. Edman is up.
That was a gimme out right there, too.
I mean,
I don't see anybody warming up either, so Yamamoto's finishing it.
He's finishing it.
Mm-hmm.
One to Edman. Swing. He gets a good piece of it. It's going to the right fielder.
That's an easy gimme. That's a gimme.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 outs.
Hey man, it only takes 1 inning, but
dude, you saw what they did in the 6th yesterday, so don't get your hope. Don't give up. The 6 is where it opened up yesterday. Remember?
Yeah.
It was Kirky, right? Is he up next?
I don't know who's up.
It's going to be Guerrero, Kirk, and Varsho in the
See,
bottom.
Kirk is part of the lineup. He's what started it all yesterday.
Come on.
Dude, I swear to God, if they come back in one inning, this is gonna be like the greatest thing that happened in World Series.
Don't jinx it, bro. Don't jinx it. Come on, man.
No, I don't. I don't think they will. I think it's done.
They might have packed it up already.
That guy looks like Edge. Doesn't he look like Edge?
Yep. Speaking of Edge, you heard what David Otunga said?
What did he say?
He said, it could be that they're doing this to Andrade, right, to have momentum to ask AEW to let John Cena face Edge one more time by releasing him out of that 90-day contract. It might be like leverage. I would have never thought of that, but he might be right.
2-1 to Pages with 2 outs. Runner on first, top of the 9th. That's a strike.
I don't think you're coming back against Yamamoto, though.
I say let him finish. I mean, to have that's good on your resume there.
He's 100% finishing. Nobody's even warming up. Look.
I feel sorry for that guy in the front row that says he bet on, oh, look out. Pages is going to go back almost to the warning track, and that's going to end the inning. I feel bad for that guy that said I bet on us because now he's not probably going to win.
Mm-hmm.
We go to the bottom of the 9th. The Blue Jays need 4. 4 to tie, 5 to win.
I'm hoping just 3 up, 3 down, please.
3 up, 3 down.
Just so we can get out of here. He's at what was it? 92 pitches?
93. He's gonna unless it's like first pitch swing. He's gonna go over the 100 mark. He's gonna do 100 pitches, but he's gonna finish.
Mm-hmm.
He has to. Yeah, I mean that's the only way to do it. So more than likely this will be the end. Shenanigans coming up at the top of the hour. No game 3 tomorrow. All games, coming back. You guys got the call on Monday, and I got the. I would rather do game 3 with you guys than do Commanders and Chiefs, but that's just me being petty and personal because it is almost 11 o'clock and I'm tired and I want to go to bed. But I mean, it was Renegade's suggestion, and I'm going to go with it. I trust my brother. And if the game starts to get like a blowout, maybe we'll do like a dual thing or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out tomorrow.
But it's a Commanders and Chiefs. It probably will be a blowout, to be honest.
I think it will be. I mean, unless the Commanders can do what the Jaguars did 3 weeks ago, which would definitely bizarro world again. I mean, the Bills lose, the Eagles lose, the Chiefs lose to the Jags.
Can you imagine if the Giants win tomorrow?
Oh, shut up.
Dude, that'll be the second time in 3 weeks, though.
I cannot believe that Fox brought back Fear Factor. That's a thing. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Different host, too.
Sure, let's get dunked in dead bugs for $1 million.
I'll do it, shit. Especially now.
You do it. You're going to give me at least 10,000.
I would definitely do it right now. I'm desperate.
Yamamoto is going to finish. I hope.
I don't think it'll be the same without Joe Rogan, though.
No, never.
They did it with Ludacris, didn't they? On MTV?
I don't know who it is.
I mean, it's Knoxville now. It makes sense to make it with Knoxville. I mean, because let's face it, all the crap he's done in his career, literally. Yeah. Why in God's name would you want to strap yourself in a porta potty and turn it upside down? Why?
I don't know.
Pun intended. You're gonna catch shit every time.
Yeah, and then he wrestled Sami Zayn. He's done some crazy shit in his life.
Oh, I would rather wrestle Sami Zayn than catch shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here's Vladdy. First pitch of the 9th inning. First pitch. Now, come on, ump. That was a ball. That was a ball, and you know it.
They trying to get out of here too.
Ump called it a strike, though, so I'm not complaining. Next pitch. Now back. 0-2 to Vladdy. Pitch number 96 coming up.
So they got somebody in the pen.
Nah. No need. And if they do, well then fine. But I don't think they need to. The 0-2 to Vladdy. Off his foot. Oh.
Did he hit himself in the testicular place?
Yeah, maybe. They're not gonna. If they did, they're not gonna replay that.
No, but he hit himself though. That's not the pitcher's fault.
Do you really want to replay that on national television? I don't think so.
I'm just saying he hit himself. That's not the pitcher's fault. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, Giants and the Eagles. They can beat the Eagles 2 times in 3 weeks. That's crazy.
Yeah, it hit him in the junk.
Yeah, but it was him. He
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It wasn't
He
the
did it
pitch.
himself.
Yeah.
Wow, Giants Eagles, man. David versus Goliath, round 3. I'll say it right now. I don't want an Eagles Chiefs rematch. I've been there, done that. Got the T-shirt. 0-2. That's the computer called that a strike. The ump called that a ball. Get it right before the start of the season in 26, please. Get it right. Put on your Google glasses.
They're adopting the new system, right?
Well, yeah, but still. I mean, I think that's what the ABS should be. It should be a pair of glasses for the ump.
Google
glasses for the ump. Why not? That's going to be a grounder, and that's the first out.
Uh-oh. It's all right. At least you split.
You split it at home. Hopefully you can take one at Dodger Stadium. Right?
Here's Kirk. He's 0 for 2. That's in the middle. I wonder how much that guy in the front row bet. I'm curious. That was pitch number 100. And we're stopping why?
Call time.
What for? The longest inning for Yamamoto was the first when he did 23 pitches. Here's the 0-1. That's a hit. That's going to drop. No. Dean makes the catch out in center field, and the Jays are down to their last out. Good hit, though. Dean had to slide for that one. He did, just for a little flair. One more to go. And it's Varsho who's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Can he get him before he hits 105? Yamamoto's next pitch. Got him again. The Jays are down to their last pitch. Will this be strikeout number 9? Can he finish with 9 strikeouts in 9 innings? Pitch number 104 to tie the series. Here it comes. Anytime now. Here it comes. Low. So we're going to try again. Well, how about 105? 105 in Park. There you go. Yamamoto waiting. Pitch 105 to tie the series. Up in the air, and it's going to go to, and that is it. And we are tied as Yamamoto now has a complete game in the championship series and the World Series.
He's the first player to do that in back-to-back since 1988. First Dodger player.
Yep. First Dodger pitcher to win back-to-back postseasons all the way since there. We are tied at one game apiece. They're going to get on the bus, get on the plane, fly to Los Angeles.
Go through customs.
If they have anything to declare at that point.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Have a good call on Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I got a message popping in. Hold on. Let's see what it says. Oh, he's driving his car.
Who? JJ?
JJ. He wants me to pop in for. Yeah, I'll do a quick pop in.
He popped in with Tiffany Nieves over on my end. I said, don't get too comfortable with her.
Anyways, listen, at the end of the day, going 1-1 into Dodger Stadium, I don't mind it. I'm not upset.
All right, friends. So we're gonna end this one. We're gonna take a break, and when we get back on the air, it will be for our Saturday night shenanigans. So we are gonna finish in time. Me personally, I'm not gonna stay too long. I gotta go to bed. So for now, excuse me. Again, Monday night, Nick and Walter get Game 3. I get Commanders Chiefs. We're gonna make that official on shenanigans. Until then, World Series tied at 1-1.
See you guys later.
Later, guys.
All right, brother.
Out.